So, a few things have been going on lately. You've got cultists all over the place, all doing different things. You've got the cultists of Talos and the cultists of Merkel. Talos is the god of storms, Merkel the god of death. Lots of activity recently. This group in particular has had a few encounters with each group. You encountered zombies and wraiths outside of the Wayside Inn when you first came into Leilon. As you approached Leilon, you found Talos summoners attacking Leilon. You saw rot trolls in the swamp, in the Mirror of Dead Men. And you also fought an undead Hydra. Most of you did. And finally, the most recent encounter was a necromancer that you followed into the woods outside of the Wayside Inn. Rumors are beginning to spread about the various cults doing business in the area. The townsfolk are on edge. Regardless, Pinchwit Wigglehoof, the gnomish farmer in Leilon, is finally ready to depart for Phandalin with the herd of giant goats. The Council of Leilon has also given Pinchwit a list of supplies to bring back on the return trip. 1 wagon, 4 carts, 10 vials of holy water, amongst the other supplies. There's been a few days of downtime in between now and your last adventure in the House of Thalavar. I think we covered most of the downtime at the end of last session, but it was if there was anything that you all thought of that you wanted to do in the meantime, now is the time to let me know.
I'm good.
Same.
I'm good as well.
Okay. So yeah, Arisa, you have Pinchwit is your friend. You and her hang out. You have mutual interest in farming and living off the land, and so you are the main contact for her because she's asked you to help, and the expectation is kind of there for you to bring your friends along. So you can ask her any questions that you might have about the journey, about what the plan is.
Do I know where we're going? Like, where are we taking all this stuff?
Yeah, you know you're going to Phandalin.
Okay, Phandalin. I want to say I remember you just said it, I think, and I was like, wait, where are we going?
Yeah, you know you're going back to Phandalin.
Great. We're still not welcome there, are we?
Not sure. It's been a little while, but as far as you know, yeah, you're not allowed back in there.
I don't know. Does anyone else have any questions
What happened?
about
Why aren't you allowed in there?
Oh, there were some things, some events.
Okay.
Some politics were involved. Some things got set on fire. We got in trouble. There was jail time. Like, it was a sad day.
So whose fault was it?
Well, we were all put in jail, so I guess it was all of our faults.
Okay.
Yeah. But long story short, they basically let us leave and told us never to come back, for the most part.
And now we're going back.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm like, wow. I guess we can just wait outside the town. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I wasn't shooed
Right.
away. I can go in there. Like we can get there together,
Yeah.
and then I can go in there.
Like the original, I guess, 4 of us cannot, to my knowledge, at least last I heard. We were not allowed to come back into the town. But did anyone have any other questions about the journey?
Why are we doing this? What's going on? Like, why are we giving sheep away and getting stuff? Just because.
So Pinchwit explains to you that there is a merchant from Waterdeep who is planning to spend good money to receive these goats. The goats are excellent producers of milk and meat, and their goat hair is highly valued for its tensile strength and warmth. And so this merchant from Waterdeep is willing to pay good money, and as most of you know, most of the settlers in Leilon and in Phandalin come from Neverwinter. And Pinchwit, as a farmer in Leilon, her profits really go back to Neverwinter. Her profits are Neverwinter's profits, and so it's kind of a deal between the two nobles of the two cities. Waterdeep is going to invest money really into Neverwinter and Neverwinter's goals of expansion into this area, and so it really goes all the way up to Daggelt Neverember, who is the lead of Neverwinter.
Okay. So are we getting like just paid for this, or can I maybe get some of that goat fur, or?
The goats are like already spoken for, but Pinchwood isn't selling all of her goats, and so there may be an opportunity for you to get some goat fur if that's what you want, if that's what you're looking for.
Okay. Is it like, would it be considered a light, medium, or heavy?
The goat fur?
Mhm.
Undecided. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Also, the Council of Leilon is requesting supplies from Phandalin, and so they've already worked out a deal with Elmar Barthen of Barthen's Provisions for you to get some supplies. They need some holy water. They need some wagons and carts for kind of transporting lumber around Leilon for the construction effort.
I don't have any more questions.
Any preparations?
As Pinchwit Silverfoot know that we're not allowed in Phandalin?
She didn't know that. She's surprised to hear that.
Yes. Yes, we are barred from entering the town. So if there's anything that she needs inside the town, assistance-wise, we won't be able to help her with that.
Lara offers to go with Ebony.
Yeah, we can help make it to the town for sure. But at that point, it's kind of like me, Vosh, Elianis, and Cam can't go in
We got this.
unless they give us permission to come in.
Pinchwit,
We can try while we're in there convincing them to let you guys in, but
Pinchwit's
no
pretty
guarantees.
happy-go-lucky, pretty naive, and all she needs is just escort to the town, help herding the goats, kind of extra hands with that. There's about 200 goats that are going to be traveling in this.
Oh god damn. Okay.
convoy.
Gojira looks like
Oh.
you're gonna be a cattle herding dog or something.
And these are giant goats, if that wasn't clear before. Giant goats are about the size of a horse.
Yay.
And very stubborn animals. So it's going to be slow going. But Pinchwit is pretty confident. Surely nothing's going to happen in Phandalin. It's just a matter of getting there.
Good thing we have a druid that can talk to animals.
Are we just so are we just going like up the road, right? We're not going anywhere off the main path, I guess, to get there.
Oh no. Pinchwit says that the road is way too dangerous, and so she has a route already planned.
Oh no. And where exactly does this route take us?
It's like the cartoons.
Can you pull out a map?
One way is like rainbows and bunny rabbits.
Yeah.
The other way is freaking crows and dead trees.
The
we have
creepy
the story.
forest with all the scary shit.
Yes, show us the
This
show us
way
the
is much better. This way is much better.
This way is gonna be safer. No.
Are we gonna just make a
It's a
straight
whole
shot?
way.
Is that
She's playing.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
We're
We're just
gonna
gonna walk straight there. None of this
jump
going up
backwards
and over
up a
shit.
mountain.
So you're here. Phandalin is here. And the goal is to go straight to
Okay.
it.
Yeah, okay. Is there like any mountains and stuff in the way? Like is it pretty flat?
Yeah, it's pretty flat. Some
Okay.
areas of trees, mostly plains. No mountain ranges or anything.
How long of a travel it will take herding 200 giant goats?
The goats are pretty stubborn. Pinchwit has planned for it to be a 7-day trip.
Dude, they got any triggers? Anything we need to be wary of with them? Like something that'll scare them, something that'll anger them.
In any kind of excitement, unfamiliar people, or obviously monsters, and so certainly cultists would scare them, and that's the main reason why she wants to kind of stay off of the main roads.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of attract cultists.
Oh, I'm just thinking like, will they rampage? You know, will they kind of be a help, or are they just gonna straight up run away?
They're more skittish than they are aggressive.
Okay, cool. Looks like we're gonna do some wrangling. Can I get some rope?
I have 50 feet already. Can I get another 50 feet of rope?
Sure.
Okay.
I've got a feeling that
Can
that a person riding a dragon's probably not going to do anything to comfort the goats either.
Well, I mean, I'll stay behind. That'll keep them going forward.
Give them the illusion they're being chased by a dragon. That would be...
I need
Give her-
maybe Maybe
something they
before
like?
we start.
Like carrots?
Goats will eat anything.
Okay.
I mean, maybe I can summon the pack of corgis to help herd them. I don't fucking know.
Oddly specific to have corgis.
Well, because
Yeah,
I said I
herding
was gonna.
animals.
You haven't been here. Like I said, my wolves are no longer wolves. It's just gonna be a pack of corgis.
Well, excuse me, I missed one session.
Yeah. So you missed the deets for my wolf pack.
Damn. Okay. Fine. Don't gotta be so aggressive.
Yeah. Sorry.
You've been hanging out with
It's the new Arista. Like all that hard time, changed me.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, and we will get to the rope. I have that written down, but I need everybody to roll a d20 for me, just a straight d20.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Oh, let me turn the sound off. Ha! A 1. Jesus.
Oh, is there a sound that I can turn on and off? No.
12.
Get that nat 1 out of the way, hopefully.
Yep.
Doesn't necessarily mean
13.
anything bad.
Hmm.
A nat 1 is just as rare as a natural 20. Remember that.
And not the only nat one
can't-
either.
Oh god.
Oh, that was a d10. Never mind. That was a d20 plus 5. Whoops. Okay, so we got 12. Never mind. You are the only nat one. 12, 19, 1, 12, and 13.
It would be nice for this to be the one time in history where a nat 1 wasn't a negative thing.
As far as the rope, there are 2 varieties. You can buy hempen rope, much cheaper than silk rope. Hempen rope for 50 feet of it will be 1 gold. If you want the 50 foot of silk rope, it will be 10 gold.
I'll take some silk rope.
Okay.
Take like 100 feet of silk rope.
All right. Hey, y'all can go ahead and add that to your inventory and subtract your gold. Any other preparations that you would like to make before we head off?
I don't have anything. I don't know anything about wrangling goats, and I don't know.
It's not really. I don't know about goats. I know about cattle, but I'm sure it's the same thing. Do they do they just drop dead or go to sleep like those goats, or will they continue?
I mean, you all are going to have to sleep at some point. So,
Okay.
Yes. You're all going to have to sleep at some point.
All right, yeah, let's just do this.
Okay, so how, with 200 goats, how are you all positioning yourselves around this herd in order to move forward?
I am gonna stay behind with Gojira. I'm gonna well, before we set off, I'm gonna bring Gojira out and see how they react. Like, a good distance beneath or behind them.
They do seem a little skittish at first, but they quickly warm up to Gojira, and they're curious about him more than scared of him. The same way they react to Sappy. They were initially not so sure about Sappy, and then eventually they like nibble at Sappy's leaves. And same thing with Gojira. They're curious. They'll kind of make like they're gonna headbutt Gojira, but then they back off. A little playful. Gojira, I imagine, is not much smaller than they are. They're probably a little bit bigger than he is, but
yeah,
not by much.
All right, Gojira will stay behind in the back.
So we have Gojira behind the herd. Pinchwit knows the route, so she's gonna stay in front.
So you said it's 1 wagon and 10 carts?
Yeah, you're gonna bring back from Phandalin a number of supplies.
10 cars.
Yeah, including a wagon and not quite 10. What was it? 4 carts. A wagon.
So the carts are in Phandalin.
Yeah.
Waiting. We're not taking empty carts with us.
Nope. You're going to be picking up 6 horses, 1 wagon, 4 carts, and 10 vials of holy water. The wagon is going to be full of other supplies. The carts will be essentially empty.
I feel like Elara is probably on the... What side was this? Hold on. Probably on the... I'm assuming if we're going straight there, then the left side would be kind of like the northern side. Would be on that side.
Okay.
But then whoever is on the opposite side, I'm going to send Fitchner with to kind of post up. I assume, do we have horses?
No. You can acquire
goats.
horses, but
Horse-sized goats.
you're not starting with horses.
Actually, a armored war goat might be an awesome mount.
Well, I will go send Fitchner to follow whoever's on the far side and kind of communicate if something goes wrong or if someone needs me on the other side. I can always mentally check in, but then Fitchner can fly over to me if I need. Or if something happens that Fitchner sees that Fitchner feels the need to tell me.
Yeah. Okay. So
I would imagine that we need more people behind and on the sides.
Yeah.
Keep 'em
So.
corralled.
Yeah.
We wouldn't need very many in front.
I still want a few, but I think the Corgi army would be best behind.
Well, it won't last the whole duration of the to trip. So that's gonna be a oh shit, we gotta herd these fuckers fast kind of situation.
Yep. So
But I mean, just for travel purposes, I guess I'll be on the other side. Kind of, I want to be kind of central to where if I need to like try to calm them or whatever, that I'm within range of most of them. That I can like the most that I can reach.
Okay. Yeah, the reality is with about 200 of these, you're not going to be able to be everywhere at once.
Right.
So maybe if you're trying to see as many as possible, then maybe just towards the back, catch any stragglers that kind of go off to the side that you're on.
Yeah.
So we'll have you on the side with Finchner, kind of on the right side of the herd, towards the back.
I have to turn into a goat whisperer.
And then Sappy can also be somewhere. Adidas could be somewhere.
I hope they're used to Adidas. My God. Adidas is horrifying. I suppose, yeah, I can just go ahead and get Adidas out and just have Adidas like surveying, I guess, above.
Okay.
To where if I need to like see what's going on, I can do that.
Adidas kind of flying over the top. Just kind of watching. And what about Sappy?
Sappy can just, I guess, be ahead of me since they're used to him. So he can just be kind of up ahead to kind of keep them in line, I guess.
Yeah, we'll say
make
Sappy
sure they don't eat him.
and Finchner kind of close to each other. Just kind of watching, kind of up in front on the same side, but a little bit further up ahead of the group. So we have Gojira. What about Ebony? Where's Ebony at?
Oh, I'm definitely riding this, dude. Hell yeah.
You're riding Gojira. Okay. What about Vash?
So we have somebody on the back left and the back right.
We kind of have somebody like on the left. I guess up to Alara whether she wants to be further up in the front or further towards the back. But Alara right now is the only one on the left side.
Kind of like in the middle on the left.
Okay.
I'll go to the back, but closer to the herd than Ebony would be, since she's gonna be so far behind.
Okay, like back left, you said?
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. And then what about Elianis?
Probably in the back.
Okay. Okay, I think that covers everybody. We've got Pinchwit, we've got Ilara and Finchner, we've got Vash, Arista and Sappy, Adidas, Ebony, Gojira, and Elianis. Perfect. And so you're off on a 7-day trip toward Phandalin. What's going through everybody's mind as we travel? It's a lot of just kind of watching the herd, watching for stragglers. You're so far apart. There's not much room for conversation except for maybe Ebony and Elianis. The rest of you are kind of spread out. Do you have any conversations or what's going through your mind as we travel?
Elias is thinking about revenge on.
Do we have like any like signal at least? Because I guess whoever's up in the sky, can they like do anything to alert
If
us
you
to
hear
go
the
to the area?
spoonbill,
Yeah.
if you hear a spoonbill in the sky,
Adidas has a pretty like signature sound that it makes. That could be your signal if you want.
Yeah, because we still want to know what's going up on ahead as well.
Yep. The clacking bill.
Well,
Horrified screams. A warning of danger.
Gojira has a very unique sound as well. I'm sure you. Yeah.
Oh boy, is it what I think it is?
Yeah, that's what you think it is.
It just goes, hiya!
Okay, cool. No, I'm going to kind of let everybody else focus on the herd a little more and me focus more on the dangers around it. And so I'm just like keeping my head on a swivel. Yes,
Okay.
Gojira.
Awesome. Okay, and Elianis was thinking of revenge, I heard.
Yep. She's sitting there grasping her whip, thinking of how she can get revenge on Phandalin.
Just Phandalin.
Yep, Phandalin in general. Everyone's guilty.
you know, the mayor, Mr. Phandalin.
Yeah, the mayor of Phandalin, Phandalin von Phandalin.
The third.
There's a Phandalin von Phandalin? Okay, cool.
No.
Okay, no.
Well,
Is that like G-Man?
maybe. Yeah, it might be like Aka G-Man.
Aka G-Man.
Gee, man, I forgot about that.
Okay.
What about Ebony? So Ebony, you're in a unique position. You can have a conversation with Elianis, I think, because y'all are just so close to each other, kind of in the back of the group.
Ellie, my buddy, my wonderfully whippy buddy.
Yeah.
Are you saying that, or are you just making a joke?
I'm just making sure it is the person. Well, because I call you Ellie, and you're such a pretty kitty. I don't know. I like cats.
Yes, Ebony. Well, what's going on?
I see you twisting your whip around. You okay? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm just keeping my hands busy. You know, it's a long journey. I gotta stay sharp.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't really know anything. So, where are you from, Ellie?
I am from Baldur's Gate.
You're from Baldur's Gate. Okay. Where is that?
It is along the coast, I believe.
Much further south from here. So
Yeah.
Okay.
this general location on the Sword Coast is very far north, and so Baldur's Gate is way to the south.
Yeah, it's on the coast, which is one of the reasons why I picked it. I come from the Silverhand family.
Oh, I
So,
see. So this is your company then?
well, I was more or less the speaker of the group at the time, and we needed a name to kind of have some sort of recognition. And coming from a prestigious family from Baldur's Gate, it was kind of a political ploy to possibly get more jobs.
Smart. Yeah, I'm just not okay. I have a legitimate question, Ellie. I'm not very familiar with your kind. Can you run on all fours?
I mean, can't everybody run on all fours if they choose?
Not effectively.
You didn't say effectively. You just said if I can run on all
Effectively.
fours.
I'm legit curious, right?
Oh, well, I mean, not exactly. I'm sure I would have more balance than most, but no, I am bipedal and I run on two legs.
Okay. Is your tail sensitive?
Of course.
Of course.
Why wouldn't it be? It's a part of my body.
So you're sensitive all over?
Well, to a point, but I mean, if someone touches you, you recognize the sense of touch, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
So yes, in a sense, I mean, it is a very uh
In a sense, it's sensitive.
well, yes, but I mean, in a sense, it's a very vulnerable appendage, just like a finger or a toe.
Okay. That's it. Just giving some idle chatter. Speaking to Ellie about her kind. I haven't really seen too many.
Tabaxi are not very common in this area. I was taken as a child and was to be sold into slavery until the Silverhand family took me in and raised me as a ward for their daughter to grow up as a friend. But
So you carry a whip. Is that like a weird kink that you got from being a slave, or
I was a child when I
I
was
why
taken.
you
I was too young to really recall any of that.
okay?
It's a
You got
very
some.
odd question.
I mean,
Um,
it's a very odd thing to carry a whip and whip random bards. Just look at you wrong.
I mean, it's a weapon, and I was using it to make a point. Now, if you really want to know about my kinks, I'm more than happy to show you later.
No, thank you.
Your loss. But no, this is a tool. It's nothing more than that.
All right. That's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna go back to looking around.
Vash, what's going through your mind as we travel?
No, uncomfortable. I wonder Leonis's tail's good for.
I mean,
Is
I
it
want
'cause
to
it's
touch it,
sensitive?
just to touch it,
Please, oh please.
and those ears. Oh, they look so soft. But that's just an inner thing. He
I'm
doesn't know that.
I'm just wondering why is it always goats? All right.
Why
At least
is it
somebody got it.
always goats?
That's I got nothing. I'm just keeping an eye on the goats. Trying to keep the scragglers from straying too far.
Yeah, I did not catch that joke at all. I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's okay.
The only thing that came to mind was, hello, adventurer. My sheeps have run amok.
Can you find at least 4 of my sheep?
Can you find 30 yellow flowers in this area?
They did a skit about they do their D&D it's now,
Mhm.
and they did one where the the DM is trying to keep them on track, and all the players just get super sidetracked. And I was like, oh my god, this is exactly how it all happens. And I was trying to link it into Discord, but my old man brain couldn't figure it out, so
What about?
yeah, that's it. I'm just
Okay. Why is it always goats?
just watching the goats. Why is it always goats?
What about Arista?
I don't know. Maybe talking to the goats. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, you would. You're
Telling
the
them a story.
character.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Telling the goats a story that I'm over there by.
What story do you tell?
About
About
jeez.
the first goat she ever
Are you-
met.
I don't know what kind of stories goats would enjoy. Jeez. I don't know. Maybe just about one of our adventures, just to be talking to them.
just to break up the monotony.
Yeah, just to be social. Maybe tell a
It's not
joke. I don't
crazy
have any
for a
good goat
druid
jokes.
to talk to a goat.
Tell
Right,
the goat about how you
right.
live off the lamb.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So is this a speak with animals sort of a thing, or is it you're just talking to the goats, or?
I mean, it could just be I'm just like talking
Find
to
out
him,
about
trying
their
to keep him
plight.
calm.
About how they're getting sold for their fur and meat.
Oh gosh.
'Cause, I mean, as as a druid, you
And
could
listen to them.
certainly you could have like a full conversation with a goat if you wanted, or if you're just talking to goats just to talk to them.
I would love to hear that stimulating conversation.
No.
And Macho trying to do a goat voice.
I think we need some context.
I don't know.
Goat
I'm
voice.
just like trying to keep myself busy, because I mean, otherwise we're just walking and looking at the goats.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
And there's no.
It sounds like
Yeah,
you don't
I
want to do the goat voice.
I don't really.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't really have anything to talk about.
Whatever floats your goat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Zing.
I don't have anything specific to talk to them about. I'm just, just casual. That was small talk, I guess you could say, just to maybe, keep us moving, keep them calm.
Sure. And you get in response the typical goat sound, and since you're not speaking with the animals, that's what you get. But you get the sense that they're enjoying your company.
Yeah, of course.
How about Ilara? What is Ilara thinking of as we travel?
Ilara has at some point picked up 2 rocks and has been just casually like, as we're walking and just kind of looking, just carving and scribbling some runes on these 2 rocks.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of enjoying. Been well, I mean, last time I left town when we fought that friggin' Hydra. But besides that, it's been a while. I haven't really gone a lot of places recently.
Right on. So, the time of year here, it's early spring, And as you all travel with these goats, you're all very spread out, and 200 goats. Think of 200 horses just kind of in a caravan moving along. The pathway gets narrow at points. Sometimes there's some undergrowth that needs to be cleared out. You all handle that pretty easily. You see the beginnings and the buds of blooming flowers. The air becomes thick with the scent of damp earth. An occasional light shower, but no torrential downpour. In fact, the weather gets better and better as you get further and further away from Leilon, strangely. Ebony, you happen to glance to the sky.
Okay.
And you see two creatures flying in the air, circling.
Do I recognize what they are at all?
Make a,
Like if they're just animals or...
they're definitely some sort of creature or animal, but make a perception check.
I want to know, like, their size, their gender, what they prefer to eat.
Okay, yeah, great. On a 26.
Goats, apparently.
Yeah, goats. Yeah. They want to eat goats. You got a male and a female wyvern.
Oh.
Flying above your goat train.
They speak Draconic?
Let's find
Wyverns?
out. Yeah. What you know of wyverns, I'll give this to you on a 26. They don't speak any language.
Okay.
You see, what you know of wyverns, they've got two big scaly legs, they've got leathery wings, and they've got kind of a muscly tail that has a poison stinger on the end of it.
Oh, geez. I'm going to alert Ellie in front of me. And I don't want to use Gojira's growl because that might scare them, but I'll do like a loud whistle to kind of make sure that everybody aware that there's something going on.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out my bow for, have it ready.
Make a performance check for your whistle to see if it carries. See if everybody can hear it with how spread apart you are. The whistle doesn't seem to be on a 5. Doesn't seem to be very loud. Maybe you whistled against the wind or something, and it doesn't really carry. Elianis knows what's going on because you're right next to each other, but the rest of the group doesn't seem to pick up on what you're trying to signal to them. Arista, as you are talking to the goats and you're paying very close attention to their demeanor, you can sense them getting restless.
Where's Adidas? Does Adidas see this shit? Like the wyverns?
Adidas flying overhead. What is Adidas's passive perception?
Hold on. Look at the Adidas. Passive perception is 14.
Yeah, on a 14, I'll say Adidas is able to kind of look up and see what's going on. Does Adidas begin signaling?
I would think so if there's like danger coming. But so the goats are used to Adidas though, right? They've heard the crazy noises. They know Adidas. Yes, they know Adidas makes that noise.
They do. They're used to this noise at this point, but they all look up to see what Adidas might be signaling at, and then they all now, whereas only a few of them were kind of sensing these wyverns, now they all know that there are two wyverns flying above you. And they begin to panic, and they begin to run, all of them, in various directions. I need everybody to make a animal handling check to try to keep the goats in the herd together.
I got a 9.
I got a dirty
4.
20.
Thank God I'm behind.
Can I use intimidation with my whip to try and get them back in
I
line?
also got a dirty 20.
So we got 2 dirty 20s, a 7. Okay.
Dirty. Like Eliannis's tail.
Alara,
Fucking weirdo. Hey, my tail is clean.
Eliana's got a 9. Alara got a 4.
Can I use my intimidation to try and get them back in line with my whip?
If you think that that's going to corral these goats, then you can certainly try.
Do you want me to re-roll or still use my 9 and just add the modifier?
No, you're gonna re-roll intimidation.
Alright, that's going to be a 22.
Unfortunately, on a 22 is very successful, very great at intimidating these goats and scaring them even further. So what happens now is that the herd is breaking up. There are many goats now that would be vulnerable to wyvern attacks. You have a couple choices here. You can try to stay together and save about half the herd. Or you can split up and each go after the groups that split off and try to herd them back together.
Elianis is going to split off.
Yeah, split off.
I want to focus on killing the wyverns. Or distracting them, at least.
Which way do you go, Elianis? Left or right?
Probably left.
Okay. Ebony focused on the wyverns. It looks like the wyverns are getting closer and closer to the ground now that they've kind of split the group up a little bit. Do you want to go left or right, Ebony?
Do I see where the they split like in half, right?
Yeah,
Completely?
You've got kind of the half group of the group of goats went one direction, the other half went the other direction.
Okay. I'll go left.
Okay. As the wyverns come down towards each of your separate groups, you are about 3,000 feet away from each other, these two separate groups. And the wyverns fly down and are kind of circling above, one wyvern circling above each.
Did you say 3,000 feet?
Yes.
That's over a half a mile.
Yep, these goats have
That's
spread
huge.
out very far away. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Could I have tried to jump on one of the goat's backs?
You can certainly try to jump on a goat's back.
What kind of roll would you like?
Make an animal handling check with disadvantage.
Okay. That's a 12.
Yeah, on a 12, you're able to get on a goat's back, but you're not able to like control the goat in any way.
That's fine. I just want to be going at the same speed that the goats are going.
Okay.
I got a 21 for initiative.
You guys shouldn't need to call out initiative. I've got it all tracked here.
Okay.
Okay, Elianis, you're up first.
All right. Where is the wyvern to me?
Just kind of flying overhead. No particular point. If you wanted to like make a ranged attack towards it, you certainly could. If you need a specific location for it, I can give it to you. But they're just they're still circling overhead.
I just need to know if I can hit it with ranged. I want to do insightful fighting. So my insight versus their deception. I got a 13.
I got a 6.
Sweet. All right. Then I am going to try and sharpshooter it. So that will be. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
All right, so that's an automatic 10. Plus 7. Plus 13. So brain, why no math?
7 plus 13.
Yeah, plus the 10, so 30 damage.
30. Yep. Okay. You find that your arrow makes contact with one of the wyvern's wings, causing it to falter a little bit in its flight.
All right, and that will be my turn.
Okay, Elara.
About how far away would you say it is?
The wyvern?
Yes.
I'd say it's maybe 30, 40 feet in the air. It's rapidly descending.
Then the gem in my chest is going to kind of spark with electricity. I'm going to shoot 2 lightning launcher attacks at it.
Okay.
First one is a 21. With a 6 lightning damage. And then next one's a 12. Guessing that does not hit.
Yeah, 12 is misses.
Okay. Then I will. That will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Arista, you're on the other side with the other group. What are you doing?
Well, let's see. How far am I from any of the wyverns, first of all?
There's one wyvern kind of circling above you and your group. It's about 50 feet up in the air, but it's rapidly descending.
Okay. Let's see. Guess I'm gonna try to polymorph it
Okay.
into something that doesn't fly, so it just falls to the ground.
I think you know exactly what I'm thinking, Rock.
I like that. Her
What?
group is her
I
and three
nothing.
pets.
Nothing at all.
What?
Not a thing.
There are four of us on one side
Yeah.
and just her.
Well, I mean, it's gonna take fall damage, right? Because it's not gonna be able to fly, so it's just gonna hit the ground if it doesn't make the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
What do you turn it into?
Let's see. Gosh. How about... does it have to be... Let me think. It has to be a creature, yeah?
I think
Like another
specifically
creature?
it has to be a beast.
A beast, yeah.
But I'm not
Okay,
100% sure.
so... Yeah, it says it can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's, or the target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating. And it says the target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of a chosen beast. It retains its alignment and personality.
So you're looking for 6 or less challenge rating.
Okay. Let's see. 6 or less. How about geez, I don't know. How about a rat? that's definitely 6 or less.
Be kind of hard to find.
It don't matter. It's gonna hit the ground. It should drop all its hit points. It'll turn it back anyway if it hits 0 hit points, and then it just takes the remaining damage.
Okay, so you polymorph this wyvern into a rat.
Sure.
Okay, verbal and somatic components. What are they?
Jeez. God, I'm always awful at coming up with verbal components. I don't know. Shit. I'm so unoriginal.
What's
I'll
the
just
magic
feel
word?
like you are now a rat, right?
Perfect.
And I just throw my hands out like I'm blasting it with some kind of power.
Okay, and there's a wisdom save.
14.
Okay, rolled a 3.
Okay. So now it's just gonna free fall
So it's a rat.
wherever it's at.
Can Fitchner
Yes.
try and catch this by the tail?
This would be your reaction. But yeah, Fincher can try.
Let me see. Think like a dexterity. Let's see.
Yeah, or I guess Finchner can make like an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics is that strength or dexterity? It
Yeah.
doesn't say on his sheet.
Yeah, it's a dexterity.
+2. Let's see. It's a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, Finchner is able to. What is how far can Finchner fly? What's Finchner's fly speed?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, yeah, I'll say it happens. Finchner catches this rat in its mouth.
Cool.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to find a little creature here. I do have a rat. Look at that. Amazing. All right, Finchner has the little rat wyvern in its mouth. Okay, and Arista is concentrating on this.
Yes.
Cool. Sorry, y'all. New spell, so I'm still figuring it out too. But yeah, that sounds good to me. Ebony.
E. Oh, my turn.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm gonna fire an arrow at it.
Okay.
Yay?
Yeah,
I'm
21.
guessing it's yay.
Yep, good hit.
Okay. And then I'll do it again. Yeah, I'll do it again.
Yep. 7 damage again. Okay.
How's he looking?
It's still rapidly flying towards the ground.
Okay.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, Godira's turn. I'm gonna have him run up a little, like, past the herd.
Which direction?
The direction that they're running into.
Oh, okay. So you're just trying to cut them off.
Yeah.
Okay.
If not, just kind of like, yeah, stay ahead of them for now.
All right. Yeah, they're all kind of like running to the left. This group is.
Yeah. And that's it.
Okay. Does a 9 hit Finchner?
No, his AC is 13.
All right. So the rat, 30 feet in the air, the tail of it in Finchner's mouth. The rat is trying to bite at Finchner, but misses. The other wyvern lands and begins attacking a goat. So we have, I'll have to pull up giant goat here. Jeez. All these NPCs getting hit. Okay. We have a bite into a giant goat plus a stinger. And this goat is dead. And the wyvern, after making its attack, jumps back into the air. So we'll do it this way. We'll do 40. Jumps back 40 feet into the air. And then it is Vash's turn.
I can see the wyvern, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, it might not be within range. Hold on. How far away is it, would you say? From me.
Well, I'll give you 60 feet plus some based on fucking Pythagorean theorem. It's pretty far away.
Geez, I guess I'll just start heading towards it.
Okay. 30 feet.
Yeah. Still probably too far away. Is it within 30 feet of me still?
Within 30 feet?
30.
No.
30, yeah.
No.
Yeah. All right. This melee character in a ranged player's world. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for me. There's nothing I can do right now.
Okay, top of the round, Elianis.
Okay. Do I want to try some dumb shit? That's the question. You said it's up 40 feet?
Yes.
Okay. So... this is gonna sound really dumb, but I have... Where is it? Damn it. Just had it. So I have a pole of collapsing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can use the action to basically extend it out and it becomes 10 feet long, right? So, here's my question. This is gonna be some dumb shit. Could I potentially put it under one of my boots, activate it, launch me with the 10-foot pole, jump, and use my whip, which has a range of 10 feet, to grab onto the wyvern?
Yeah. Where's your Pythagorean theorem now?
Okay. So you want to attach this pole to the bottom of your feet.
Let me get this.
Not even so much attach it. Literally, like, shove it into the ground, and then essentially, as I step on it, say the trigger word, have it shoot me up, which I don't know the speed exactly, but it'd be 10 feet long, and assuming my character is about 5'8", I think. I don't remember what exactly I had her description as. Oh, she's 5'4", so let's just say 5 feet, so that's 15 feet right there, along with the force of being pushed and jumping, and then having a range of 10 on my whip, and try to Indiana Jones that shit, and try and get on the wyvern.
Let me just look at the item here. So the rod only elongates as far as the surrounding space allows. So if you're like trying to step on top of this and elongate it, then it's not going to do what you want it to do.
But shouldn't it go up? Like, literally the only way that it can expand is if it just goes up. Like, if I put the butt of it down.
Right.
Because technically it's not really restricting, it would just be pushing me up, so it's not like two walls where they don't move.
Yeah, so if your foot is physically above this rod as it elongates, it's going to stop as soon as it hits the bottom of your foot.
Okay.
Like it's not going to be able to push you up.
Okay. Could I you said these goats are about as big as horses, right?
Yep.
Can I do the same thing with one of the goats if I just throw myself off of one? Like, run up and try to jump off of it?
Yeah, if you want to run up and try to jump off of a goat, yeah, you can try to do that. They're not as tame as horses, so you're going to have to roll an animal handling check.
Why not? Sure. I'm gonna try and launch myself off of one of the giant goats to then try and Indiana Jones get on top of it with my whip.
Okay, roll an animal handling check.
I'm going to use my luck stone. Alright, the best I got was a 6.
This goat is having none of it and will buck you off.
Alright.
Make a strength saving throw.
That is an 18.
Okay, you manage not to land prone, but the goat does not want you on its back.
Okay, so then does that take up my action or my movement?
I'll say it takes your movement. You still have your action.
Alright. Kitty, why? Hold on. My cat's trying to get on my keyboard. No, sir. Okay, so then I am going to... I just guess try to shoot it with my bow again. Oh, actually, I am going to bonus action Blade Song, which increases my speed, my armor, and gives me advantage on acrobatics checks and +1 to con saving throws. So that'll buff me, and then I am going to try and sharpshooter again. Does an 11 hit?
No, an 11 misses.
All right, then I guess I'm done. Oh, I want to move where the... Oh, no, because I was running, I was trying to launch off the goat. I don't know what goat I would have been launching off of. I'm assuming the one right next to it.
Yeah, probably this one.
Alright. Yeah. So yeah, then I would just be there. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Alara. Alara, make an animal handling check. You're riding a goat.
That is a 5.
Okay, on a 5.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Going to reroll that. It's a 7.
Oof, on a 7, make a strength saving throw. This goat bucks you off.
It's a 19.
Okay, you land on your feet, but you are bucked off the goat.
I will. Can I get? Let's see. Hold on. No, I want measure. Can I get with 30 feet of movement? Can I get over to the two of them? Yeah.
This is you can get here in 30.
I will bonus action. Oh no, sorry. As my action, I will use emboldening bond. Hold on, let me find it and read it. Choose 3 willing creatures within 30 feet of me. As long as they are within 30 feet of one person in the bond, so like we can chain it.
Okay.
They add a D4 once per turn to any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
So that
for 10 minutes.
So that would apply to Elianis and Vash, but I don't think it would extend to Gajira or Ebony.
I do not think they are close enough for it. That is my action. Then we'll do this. Then for bonus action, I will cast Sanctuary on my bonus on this guy right here.
On the goat?
Yeah.
Okay.
So anytime any creature makes an attack roll against it, has to make a Wisdom saving throw before it can hit it.
We'll just do that. Okay. Anything else for your turn, Alara?
The end of my turn.
Okay, on the other side, Arista.
Jeez. I don't know what I can do. Well, I guess I can try to start calming the goats down and herding them away from where that polymorphed wyvern is,
Oh.
if I can get them to follow me.
I was gonna say Fitchner would have probably like brought the rat to your feet.
What the
Unless you, I mean, if you wanted to tell Fitchner to do something different, but I cannot like directly control Fitchner from this far.
What the fuck am I gonna do with this rat right here?
Kill it.
But so the problem with that is, if I kill it, it's just gonna turn back into a wyvern.
Okay.
So I don't want to kill it. I want to leave it a rat, but I also like.
Technically, you could have Fitchner just keep flying higher and higher and higher.
Yeah, that's what I would ultimately want to do, is just keep flying it up away from us.
I mean, if you want to tell Fitchner that, you can.
So I guess I'm gonna tell Fitchner to just fly as high as it can with this rat.
He's no longer Fitchner, he's now Major Tom.
Major Tom. Go to space, Fitchner. Go to outer space.
So Fitchner flew 30 feet down to your feet. How much fly speed does Fitchner have left?
30, right?
Yeah, he has 30, so he can action fly 30 feet up.
Or hear me out, this is gonna be a crazy idea. You start digging a hole, and then you can eventually bury the rat, and if it's deep enough, you could just bury the wyvern alive.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. I mean, I do have mold earth, so I can move a chunk of earth out of the way.
Yeah, but I think a wyvern is a large creature, so you would be digging
yeah.
quite a bit.
Yeah. I don't know. That seems like too much. Too much. It'd be easier just to tell Fitchner to go fly up.
Yeah.
So, guess I'll do that. Just tell Fitchner to fly up. Get away. Take it away.
Come on, Katniss, get
Take
out
it
of
away.
here.
All right, so Fitchner flies up
Get out of here.
30 feet.
Well, I mean, aside from just trying to herd some goats,
I just thought
about all I'm gonna be doing. Me and Sappy and Adidas trying to herd these goats away from the danger.
Yeah,
You
so
know, we could.
they're all just kind of moving in this direction. So, how do you want to like control where they're going? How do you want to herd them?
They can keep going that direction. Just try and get them closer together to where they're not all running crazy. I mean, I guess I can try and the ones that are closest to me to let them know, like, there's not a threat anymore. Calm down. Let's just get away from danger, possible future danger, you know. At this point, I will be speaking to them.
Okay. So, what do you do?
I mean, I don't know. Pat him on the butt. Like, come on, let's go this way.
So,
Arm pat, let's go.
I would say maybe you need to position yourself in a way to kind of corral them together since they're all going crazy, and then you're going to be able to.
So,
you're going to need to make some animal handling checks to corral them.
Sure. So, Yeah. Okay.
I just
I
don't
guess
think
I can just start trying to do the ones closest to me, like that little group over there around me. Start herding them closer together. I just don't want them to all get spread out. Like,
yeah, and
I've seen enough nature shows. I know.
that's pretty much what's happening. So you need to position yourself and Adidas and Sappy, I'm assuming.
So I guess I would want Sappy to be like on the north side of all those to start pushing them more south-ish, I
Okay.
guess, toward the rest of us. Adidas is probably fine, like around in there to handle the back, keeping them moving to the right. And then I guess I would need to move a little bit south to try and push them back toward the north a little bit so we could move them over.
Yeah, about here, which...
Yeah, around in there. That's fine. Just
Okay.
to try and start telling them we're gonna try to start moving over that way to stick together, all that.
Okay, so I'll have you make 3 animal handling checks. 1 for you, 1 for Adidas, and 1 for Sappy.
So just use my own animal handling because it's like +6.
Yeah, I would say you can
Or-
use yours for 1, but then the other 2 are just going to have to be straight. I think.
D20s.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh God, a 15 for my 1.
Okay.
And then let's see. Let's do a D20, a nat 20 on another, and then 1 more, and then a 14.
Okay, 3
So a 15, a nat 20, and a 14.
3 successes. So you're able to prevent these goats from getting crazy around here and freaking out.
Excellent.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope, I guess that's it.
Okay, Ebony.
Yay. I how is the wyvern looking?
Still pretty healthy.
Okay. I am going to, since he's still pretty healthy, I'm going to shake things up and make them kind of more further apart. So I'm going to use the thermometer, TH thingy. And I'm gonna have Gojira just like flip around right in front of them and stomp and roar. Since I don't think we're gonna be able to take it down in time before it takes them all out. So just my intention will be to try to get them back. Yep.
And this is to scatter the goats?
Yeah, I'm gonna scatter them.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you should need to roll for that. I think they just they're gonna scatter, I guess, away from Gojira. Oh no.
Hey, what?
Oh no, that's not good. Alara and Elianis, a goat heads straight for you.
Wait, does that mean I'm done, or do I keep going?
No, you're not. You're
Okay,
not done.
okay.
I just need to resolve this. That's a 21 to hit, dirty 21 to hit Alara and Elianis.
Oh, we don't even get some sort of save or check?
You will. But as it heads straight for you, You're going to take.
I'm going to cast shield.
Okay. You're both going to take 9 bludgeoning damage.
I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge to half that.
Okay.
My AC is now, until the end of my next turn, my AC is now 25.
Okay, so this attack misses you. Elianis, you're going to take an extra 5 bludgeoning damage.
An extra. So wait, 14?
Right, you're getting hit twice. You're getting hit with
Getting hit
a
twice.
ram, and then you're also getting trampled over as you
It's
get hit.
bullshit.
And then make a strength saving throw.
A 4.
Okay, you are prone.
For what it's worth, you could add D4 to it if you want, but it's only once per turn.
Nope. Not gonna do nothing.
All right, now we get back to goats. Moving. Now, so this guy moves over there. Okay. Ebony, what else?
Can I fire on my arrows?
Yeah. What's the range on your arrow?
150. Is that the same for +1? Should be 150.
That should be good.
Oh, it says 150, then 600. Okay.
You're like right on the edge of that, but I'll give it to you. Between the 150 and 600.
Does that hit?
Wasn't looking at the roll. 16 hits. Another 9 damage. Okay. This wyvern is looking pretty damaged now. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna have Gojira get closer to the goats, and attempting them to trying to keep them to keep going.
Okay. What's the movement speed?
His is 40.
Are you just trying to keep pace behind all the goats?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, end of
That's it.
Gojira's turn.
Mhm.
Amazing. So we have a polymorphed wyvern attempting to attack Finchner again, and it's a miss.
It's a very nimble bird.
Yeah. And holding the rat by its tail, the rat's not able to like flex back up to bite. We have this wyvern seeing Elianis fall to the ground is going to swoop down and make an attack. And we have a 10 to hit. I think that's a miss on Elianis.
Yep, that's a miss.
And then we have a secondary attack. This is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
So to start, that's 7 piercing damage with the stinger. And then Elianis, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So that's a 12. Because
Okay.
I have blade syncing on.
Okay.
Do you add your plus D4
Oh.
if you want?
Yeah. Is it just I roll D4?
I'm pretty sure it's just a D4.
Okay.
Yes. Roll a D4 and add it to a saving throw.
Plus 3, so 15.
15. Okay. Just barely enough. So you're going to take 14 poison damage.
You know, this game's some bullshit.
You'd have taken a lot more if you'd failed. You succeeded.
It was 14 and what?
14 plus 7 piercing. Yeah. So, 16, and with that, it's going to, the wyvern is going to fly back in the air with its movement. It's only going to get 20 feet up.
Would I have an opportunity attack?
You're prone.
I think it's at disadvantage. I think it's still getting an opportunity attack. Because I'm not unconscious.
Yeah, sure. You can make it with disadvantage.
Alright, I'm going to try to slash at it with my Dragon Slayer longsword. Uh, 12.
Not enough.
Alright. Yeah, I think it's ranged. You can't make an opportunity attack no matter what. And then let me double check, Bo. Yep. Yeah, you can still, as long as they're within your reach, you can make an attack, but no matter what, it'll be at a disadvantage, even opportunity attacks.
Okay. And then I haven't been tracking if you used your reaction already.
I did because of the goats.
Yeah. That's okay. It didn't matter anyway. Okay, that is it for the wyverns this round, and we are on to Vash.
Okay, so it's back up in the air.
Yeah, about 20 feet.
It's within range now. I'm going to cast Compel Duel on it.
Okay.
It's a whizzing saving throw of 14. And just, it's exactly what it says. It compels the creature to fight me in a one-on-one duel, and it lasts until I attack a different creature.
Okay, it rolled an 18.
Oh, okay. Well, this is what being useless in a fight is, kids. All right, that's all. That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. At the top of the round, who's that? Hey, what's up, Mac?
Hello, I'm just gonna listen in.
Okay. Top of the round. These goats on this left side are going crazy. Like it's not great. So we have a few that are a little bit too close to some other people, so they're trying to clear a path. The first one is down here, going after Gojira. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah. That's a yes.
Gojira is going to take 8 bludgeoning damage.
I don't remember how to keep track of it on here. Okay, yeah.
The second one over here is freaking out. It's trying to stomp at Elianis on the ground, but that's only an 11 to hit, so I think that misses.
Yeah.
Does it have advantage if he's on the ground?
It does, but it's not really trying to attack. I would say it's more of just like a natural reaction to like, get the fuck away from me, like everything.
Like passive damage almost.
Yeah. Now if we were intentionally trying to attack you, I think it would be different, but
I appreciate that.
Pinchwit is up here rolling for animal handling, so she's okay. She's trying to keep things calm up here, so she doesn't.
She done anything?
She's trying to keep everything under control, at least what she can do on her end. She can't cover everybody. On the right side, animal handling checks are working great. These goats seem to be pretty calm, at least on the outer edges. Kind of towards the middle, they're getting a little crazy, but no issues over there on the right side of the field. With that, we're going to move to Elianis.
Okay, Elianis is going to stand up. And... Alright, so the wyvern's 20 feet in the air.
Yep.
God, I don't even know what to do now. Seeing as somebody started a stampede, I'm halfway dead. It's only 20 feet, so I could try to do the whip thing again. I feel like I could jump and whip that now.
The whips reaches how far?
10 feet. She's 5'4", and I figure with a jump, she could probably attach herself to the dragon.
What is your strength modifier?
Yeah, -1.
Oh, so you can jump just straight up. You can jump 2 feet in the air.
Like 17 feet.
Yeah.
All that. This game's bullshit. Oh. Right.
You can get a little more if you get like a 10-foot running start.
Oh, I could do that, I guess.
You can probably get 4 feet in the air.
Alright, so 21 feet. That's all I need. But I would have to be able to get the whip attached. So would that be an attack roll for the whip?
Yeah, so let's make sure you can get the height first. So you've got 4 feet plus your height.
Yep.
Plus the length of the whip.
Yep.
Which is 10, so like 19 20.
Yeah, something. Actually, because there's half of a goat, right? I could run and jump off of that, which might add a foot. Make up the difference.
Yeah, you thinking of like running and jumping off of this dead goat?
Yeah.
Sure, and turning back. I'll have you make an acrobatics roll.
Okay.
Just to make sure you don't completely flub this.
And I have advantage on acrobatics right now.
Because you're kind of running, jumping, and then turning back.
An 18.
Okay, on an 18, I think you definitely can get it done. And then roll for your whip attack against the wyvern.
That is 22.
A 22 definitely hits.
Alright, so then can I climb onto the back of him from there?
I don't think you have the length of the whip to like wrap around and grab onto the wyvern. You can attack it, but I don't think you have the length of it.
Well, I meant like climb up the whip. Like I would have to like leave the whip there and climb up it to get on top of him.
You could do that, but the whip doesn't go with you.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to be on top of the wyvern.
Make another acrobatics roll to climb up this whip hanging off of this dragon who's like flying around.
That is another 18.
Okay, on an 18, yeah, you can climb up onto the dragon. Just as you get up on the dragon, the whip falls 20 feet down to the ground.
Okay.
But you're on the dragon. You're on the wyvern.
Alright, and so that took up my movement and action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't think I have anything for a bonus action. Just double check real quick. Nope. That's going to be it for my turn. I'm just on the back of this wyvern holding on.
Okay. Alara.
I would like to cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level.
Okay.
Here we go. That is a 12, but I would like to use my emboldening D4.
Okay.
So it's a 14.
14 hits.
Okay. That is 66 radiant damage.
Ooh.
That is 20 radiant damage. And the next time someone attacks it, they get advantage.
Okay.
And then I guess Fitchner will fly 40 feet straight up in the air.
Okay, Fitchner goes up another 40 feet, taking it to 70.
Wait, sorry. No, 60 feet. So it'd be up to
90.
90. Yeah.
Okay.
20 is its walking speed. Its flying speed is 30. Okay. It's the end of my turn.
Okay, Arista, what's going on over here?
Just more of the same. Just trying to, I guess I'll just roll some more animal handling
Yeah, so
checks.
how are you? You're trying to corral these goats? You're just trying to keep them from running crazy, or are you trying to move them into a...
Yeah, we're just trying to keep them from going crazy, trying to get them out from underneath where the wyvern is, shifting them over to the right some. Not really trying to like get them moving hardcore, but just to kind of get them out of the path of danger. Like I don't want to completely leave the other group, but I'm in this small group. I'm just trying to keep like some control.
Yeah, I would say you would probably need to kind of move back on this end of the group. And I would say if you get 3 more successful animal handling checks, you'll have this group completely under control.
Okay. So let's see, just roll 3 more checks.
Yeah, you should probably move towards the back end of the group. You've kind of got the top, the left, and the bottom, but you need to get kind of the middle and the back, or the middle and the right side.
Okay. Well, we'll start. I guess Sappy and I will rotate around toward the back.
Okay, you've got 30.
I think Sappy has 32. Let me double check. Sappy, yeah, 30 feet.
Okay.
Sappy, yes. Okay, so let's see. Start rolling some stuff. Oh, God. That was a 7 on mine.
Okay, not so great.
No, not so great. Let's see. Another nat 20.
Okay.
And then... ew. 4.
Not so great. And where is Adidas moving?
I guess Adidas can stay toward that end, because I don't want them to go back that way where the other wyvern is.
Yeah, okay. So Sappy got a nat 20 up here. Adidas not doing so hot on the left side, and then you're not doing so hot here on the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. End of your turn?
Yeah, I guess that's all I'm going to do for now.
Okay, Ebony.
Oi. Fire away.
All right, yeah, this wyvern looks pretty hurt now. 20 feet in the air. Elianis is on its
First
back.
one was at advantage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you can roll again to try to get advantage. See if you can get a higher roll. Nat 20, maybe. Nope, but a 16 will do it.
And then my second attack.
Oh, yep. Yeah, as this second arrow flies into the wyvern, its flight begins to falter a little bit. Elianis, you feel it getting extremely weak underneath you. What about Gojira?
I'm gonna stay. I don't want to go do anything crazy again.
Okay.
I'll chill.
Okay, the rat once again trying to bite and snap at Finchner and not successful. This wyvern is going to use the last bit of its movement, and it's going to fly up into the air. Another 30 feet, so we're going 50 feet up. And then just as it gets to the height of that 50 feet, it's going to cut pretty hard and begin to dive bomb back down towards the ground. Elianis, make a strength saving throw if you wish to continue holding on to the wyvern.
That is a 16.
Okay, on a 16, you are able to hold on. as the wyvern dive bombs back down with you on its back. $50. And as it... Let me check falling damage here. I think I got it right, but I just want to be sure. Okay, yeah, I do have it right. It is flying down towards in between Alara and Vash. And so you both see this happen, and you can try to jump out of the way if you want to. It will be an acrobatics check for Vash and Alara.
Sure.
Acrobatics.
17.
18.
Okay, you're both able to get out of the way, and as the wyvern dives down and crashes and misses the both of you, Elianis, you're going to take 14 bludgeoning damage.
What, the dragon can't even cushion me? Could I don't know if I could use uncanny dodge for this, because well, it is an attack, but it says when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction, but he's not really aiming at me.
Right, he's just kind of falling.
Okay. You said 14?
Yeah. The wyvern, fortunately, also takes 14 bludgeoning damage and dies.
No! I was gonna do some cool shit.
Great. Now all we have to do is worry about a wyvern masquerading as a rat.
Or was he a rat the whole time?
Dun dun dun. You should just like put it in a jar and leave it somewhere.
Well, it's only polymorph for an hour.
Okay.
Oh my god, wait, hold on. Doesn't Alara have a bag of holding?
I do have a bag of holding.
Technically, couldn't you put the rat in the bag of holding? And then, because there's no air, it suffocates and dies, and then it turns back to a wyvern, and then suffocates and dies?
So I think the plan is Fitchner will fly straight up in the air for 59. Let's call it an even 50 minutes straight. He will then drop the rat, and you can decide how high he gets from 50 minutes falling, or how high he is from 50 minutes falling up. So then he takes that much falling damage. And
50
then,
minutes, he'll be in the fucking
stratosphere at the
be
very
able
least.
to reach the moon.
Yeah.
Because each round is 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So times it by 10, that's 1 minute, and then times that by
600,
50.
feet a minute. So like 30,000 feet, 5 miles.
Yeah, but you gotta factor in a rat's terminal velocity, so you'd have to adjust for that.
Yeah, that's why I said 50 minutes and not 59.
I'd say go 40 just to be on the safe side, because no matter what, I think anything after about 10 minutes of flying, it's going to be dead.
Oh god. Just enough to kill it. That's all we want. Just enough to kill it. Not any more or any.
This is like those videos of the two types of players in Lethal Company, where it's like there's the one guy who's just having a horrible time being chased by everything, and then there's the next guy that's just like, oh, this is great. Oh, look, I found scrap. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, what I will say is that we're not necessarily in initiative order anymore, but it is Vash's turn, and you do have a lot of crazy goats on this left side of the field, and there's also a few goats getting agitated here on the right that need to be figured out, and then you all can discuss what you want to do with this rat and what your plan is. So Vasha, I'll give you your last turn to figure out what you want to do, and then the goats are going to take a turn, and then I'll give it to you all to figure out what you want to do about the polymorphed wyvern.
I guess I'm gonna see if I can start corralling some goats.
Sure. You can focus on a specific area if you want. You can stay where you're at and just focus on the ones kind of around you.
Let's try to get from the bottom up. See if I can get them all situated into a singular area. Calm them down a bit.
Okay. Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Let's see here. I'm going to re-roll that. I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Awesome.
Jesus Christ. Are you fucking... Never mind.
Oh, not going so great.
I'm
over
just
here.
gonna sit here and I'm gonna be useless. 2 fucking 5s in a row. Okay.
All right. So now the goats. And then I will turn it over to you all to do what you want. One goat right next to Ilianis.
Hold on, I'm on top of a wyvern corpse. And it just impacted the earth, so there should be a giant crater that scared all the goats away.
No, there's not a giant crater.
You son of a bitch.
But this goat you scared the shit out of it, and it did run away. It rolled a nat 1. So just relax. Just relax, okay?
You've wanted to kill me ever since I could run 120 feet per turn.
Just relax. These two next to Gojira, we have a 9. And that's an 18. Does an 18 hit Gojira?
Yeah, he's 17. Yeah.
That is 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okie dokie.
On the right side, Arista has 2 agitated goats next to her. So we have a 12, which I believe is a miss, and then a dirty 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit me.
And so we have 11 bludgeoning damage.
So for my concentration con saving throw,
Yeah.
glad I took resilience. 16.
And so you maintain
I think it's
concentration?
still polymorphed. Pretty sure. 16.
I don't know what the...
How do I know what
DC is
my save throw would be?
half of the damage taken or 10, whichever one is higher. So it'd be 10 because half of the
Polymorph
damage.
doesn't. Yeah, I'm like polymorph doesn't do any damage.
Yeah, I think it's the damage that you received.
Yeah, the damage that you receive.
Oh, okay. Well, it was
So if
16. So
Yeah, if you take 16, then half it would be 8. So then you round to 10.
yeah. So I did okay.
Amazing. Okay, so out of initiative order, we're going to leave it to you all to determine what you want to do.
I'm gonna grab my whip that fell.
Make a perception check.
16.
16. You should see it around here, but it's not there.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna check under the wyvern. gonna cut it open and try to get underneath it like it's a tauntaun on Hoth.
Oh Jesus!
Want my whip?
You become covered in wyvern blood.
That's fine. I want my whip. Elianis needs her fix.
As you are searching for your whip, what are the rest of you doing? I know we have Finchner flying into the air. What I will say about falling damage is that it caps out. It caps out at 20d6.
Oh, well then.
Just to represent, I think, terminal velocity.
It's what, like 200 feet?
Yeah.
I would say have Fitchner bring it over above us and then drop it from like 500 feet near us.
Okay.
Just put arrows down facing up so it falls on like a pit of arrows.
Well, I mean, I have something like that. But it messes with the terrain. So you'd have to let me know where you want to put it.
I think we can probably just finish it off from the falling damage that it takes.
Okay.
But we can wait until like we have settled down the sheep, the goats. So what I would like to do, I would like to experiment with minor illusion and see if I can conjure something that one of the goats seems to be interested in. Whether
Really
it's like
sexy goat.
Well, I was thinking like a carrot or something like that.
Sure. Yeah. Where do you want to put it?
I want to keep it in front of the goat, but not where it can quite reach, so it can't tell that it's fake. And then while it's distracted, I want to use 50 feet of my rope to create some sort of like, I mean, I know it's not going to be a saddle, but like a harness so I can sit on top of the goat and strap my legs down so that I'm secure on the goat.
Okay. I will say are you trying to tame a goat so that you can ride it? Or are you just trying to lead it somewhere?
So I was just going to get on top of it and then use minor illusion to direct the goat in the direction that I want it to go. Very much like a carrot on a stick.
Okay. So doing that, I'll give you advantage on your animal handling check.
These have gone so well today.
To sort of set that up.
16.
16 is great. Yeah, so you're able to lead a goat or two where you want it to go based off of that. Ebony and we'll just go kind of around the map here. Ebony and Gojira, what are you all doing?
Oh my goodness. I don't know if there's anything I can do. I'm pretty scared of Gojira. let's see. I do have an aid. How far away is Ellie?
I'm in the wyvern.
Oh, wow.
About 35 feet away. Like, you have the freedom. Like, we're not in turn or initiative order. Like, you can do whatever you want. Right? You kind of have the freedom to move about.
Okay. I just don't want to scare them anymore. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna dismount from Gojira. Kind of still have him back there menacingly. Just to prevent them from going this way. And I will get off towards Elianis and give him or her a potion of healing. I don't know what I roll or what happens. Oh, 2d4 plus 2, so they'll have to roll that.
2d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whopping 8.
It's something.
Yeah.
I mean, I can also I can also give you aid. I have
Don't worry about
no.
it.
Okay.
Ebony, thank you for the potion, but can you help me find my whip?
I guess I owe you that. I did get you trampled, so yeah, I can do it.
Wait, that was you?
That was Gojira. He went a little crazy. he was attempting a mating call with
He was
wyvern. He was like, "Damn, that ass
with the
bitch."
wyvern.
Yeah.
You meant the goats for a second. That was a little weird.
No. The wyvern got a little excited.
All right. Maybe. You know what? Never mind. All right. Thank you for helping me find my whip.
Yeah, that's it.
Ebony, make a perception check to try to find the whip. (17
24?
plus 7). Even on a 24, like you've seen this wyvern in closer detail than probably you ever wanted to, but no sign of the whip.
So it's okay. I don't think there's anything here, Ellie.
No, it has to be here. I used it to get on top
No,
of the dragon.
I'm pretty sure it fell at some point. I don't know where, but I think it fell.
Yes, which is why I'm trying to get underneath the wyvern, because it has to be here.
I mean, if maybe it was just me, but with my elven eyes, I think it dropped completely somewhere. Because it fell to the floor.
Yes,
To the
which is
ground.
why I'm looking for it. I mean,
Okay.
this is generally the area
Alright.
where it fell, so it would make sense that it's under the wyvern.
Alright, that's cool. You have fun. Do you want me to lift the wyvern for you? I'm not very strong though.
Well, I'm already
But
cutting
I'm pretty
into
sure.
it.
I'm 100%. Okay, I'll let you do that then. There's nothing in there.
Could you have
I'll look
Gojira
around.
eat through the
I'll look
wyvern so I can
around.
check underneath?
I'm gonna wait till the goats get a little further. I don't want to bring Gojira in the middle of all of this because he did kind of scare everybody.
Okay, well, when that happens, can you have him come over here and start eating his way through the wyvern so I can find
Oh,
him?
definitely. That was gonna happen anyways, and I was gonna ask about the goat as well. So no worries.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
Is the same magical whip?
Yeah.
So I Alarm sit down, pull out her new spell book, and will ritually cast Detect Magic. So then for the next 10 minutes, I'll kind of just comb, kind of like a grid search of the area, and I'll just see if I ping any magic items.
Yeah, so as you kind of searching, it should be easy to find. This is kind of an open, hilly field area. If there were any magic items on the ground, you would easily be able to see them if they were to turn up.
I'm like, look, there's no magic whip anywhere over here.
That's impossible. It was just here. I just used it.
Did he? Did it break?
There was no whip all along.
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe it was Eliannis's sexy tail this entire time.
Super sensitive, sexy tail.
Super sensitive, sexy tail. I just got a question. Have you
would
ever,
you
is your tail sensitive? Have you ever stubbed it like on a
Has anyone
like on
ever
a bed
sucked it before?
frame? Yeah.
Never accidentally
Twirled
stepped
it
on
in
it.
your
I mean, is there a chance that any of the goats are eating it? Or wouldn't he be able to still sense it? Or wouldn't she be able to still sense it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
One of these goats eats it and creates like this super demonic evil goat. It's gonna start running around.
Be like the evil cow from Witcher.
Yeah, I would say if a goat had swallowed it, then Alara would be able to kind of see it. I see this detect magic as kind of like an X-ray vision for magic items. Like they kind of glow.
It's almost like
against,
a thermal camera.
Yeah, they kind of glow against the surrounding area, video game style, or like a thermal camera, and you would still be able to see them
Ellie.
like that whip curled up inside of a goat. But
there's nothing here, Ellie. There's nothing here, Ellie.
No, that can't be. It has to be here.
But you keep searching. We'll come back.
Alara, make an Arcana check.
Ooh. That's a 27.
Ooh, on a 27, yeah. Your detect magic, you've used this before, but you've never noticed this kind of. It's hard to describe. It's almost like a dust that's been kind of floating on the wind, like there was something magical here, and then it just kind of exploded into a million tiny little dust particles. Like you've never seen this effect before, attempting to detect magic items, but here you see like a faint, almost like you can see pollen as it floats through the air, or like when you're in a dark room and you turn on a light and you see the little dust particles float around. That's kind of what this looks like.
Laura starts like sneezing violently.
But it's like it's a magical. It's clearly a magical a dust floating in the air, and before long it's completely gone.
She's like rubbing her nose, and she like feels that like funny voice, and she's like, "Hey, look, I think your thing got obliterated."
No, that wouldn't make sense. It's a magical item.
I'm just saying,
They're almost impossible to destroy.
There's magical dust all around this area.
No, there's no way that the DM would do that to me.
I feel like at this time there would be a rat falling down from the sky.
Oh man, yeah, that's right. The rat.
Explosion in the distance.
No, it's falling right at your feet. That's a lot of dice.
66. As the rat falls from the sky, so we're gonna subtract 1, so 65. what you see appear in front of you is a wyvern minus 65 HP.
I would blast it with some lightning. Is it still moving? Is it still alive?
No, it just hit the ground. So we'll start back initiative order. We'll go to Elianis.
How's it looking? Pretty bad.
Yeah, it looks pretty hurt. Took a big hit.
Alright. Elianis is going to cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
So that is 2, and 4.
So 8.
So 8 damage.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Alara, what are you doing?
I will dump 2 of my called lightning launchers. It's a 20 on that one.
Yep.
13 on that one. So 13 hit.
A 13 hits.
Go. So it's 8 on the first one, and then it's 6 on the second one. So it's 14 lightning damage. And then I was just reading on it earlier. It says on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with it, you can deal 1 extra d6 lightning damage to either target. So I'm assuming I can just add 1 d6 lightning damage on top of that.
Sure. Yeah.
So let me roll. So it's 14 plus 18 lightning damage.
Okay. Arista.
Well, I'm not in range to do anything, I guess.
I think we'll say at this point, if you want to be in range to do like a ranged attack, you can be.
Okay.
You've been slowly moving the goats over back to the group.
Goat. Damn goat. And it's pretty hurt
Oh yeah.
already.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna. Am I within 30 feet? I think I gotta be within 30 feet to use my reduced lane.
Okay, you're exactly
Yeah.
30 feet.
Okay. I probably won't hit anyway. Oh,
Oh,
a 20. A
yep.
dirty 20. Very dirty 20. Oh my god! 9 damage.
Okay, yeah.
Like a 1. That's it.
Sappy doing anything in particular, or Adidas?
Oh, well, I mean, unless Sappy's got to be melee, but
Yeah, I don't think
Sappy
Sappy's
way the hell over
Chemistry.
there. Adidas can attack because he's just a familiar, so
Okay.
he just hang out.
Moving on to Ebony.
E. I'll do my usual.
Yep. Okay, and that first shot kills it.
Yay.
All right, so you have 2 dead wyverns now. Yeah, and you all are able to gather the goats back together. You lost one in the fight, but the rest of them have been calmed down. And you can head back on the trail unless you have other business you want to do here.
Can Gojira eat wyvern to heal up?
Can who? Gojira?
Yeah.
I don't know that eating heals Gojira. Like, certainly for food, yeah, Gojira can eat a wyvern, but I don't think it heals it. I think Gojira probably gets healed the same way as other creatures do, either through resting or through healing magic.
Is there anything valuable to the wyvern, like its hide?
Probably. You could spend some time to try to harvest some wyvern parts, and then you'll just have to see you'll have to find a buyer, I guess.
I'm more concerned with maybe finding somebody that can make something. But yeah, I'm interested in harvesting.
You talking about weapons or armor? What you talking about?
Armor.
I bet
Maybe
I
a
could
shield or a
probably.
headpiece.
I mean, I bet Alara would be able to make something in her shop.
That would be
I made.
very interesting.
What's your dagger's name, Ebony?
Baby tooth. Mm-hmm.
I made her a dagger out of.
You should name it "Deal of the Century" is what you should have named it.
I love it. I don't know. I might not trade that for anything, even a keepsake. Can I ask Pinchwit, about this dead goat? Like, do you want us to do anything about it? Can I have it?
Yeah, so let's go one at a time. We're harvesting the wyvern, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d4. Unless you're looking for something specific.
I want to make armor. Piece of armor. Whatever I can get.
Okay.
Either be it.
Yeah, so probably scales would be what you're looking for as far as making armor.
Okay.
And roll 2d10. Let's see how many scales you get.
That's
8. Yeah, so you can get 8 wyvern scales. And an amount of these can be crafted into a piece of armor.
sweet.
The what type of armor you want to make would depend. No, that'll determine how many you need.
I guess it depends on. I would like something heavy.
I will say that whatever armor you are able to make, it's going to give you some resistance to poison.
Oh, fantastic. That'd be nice.
So yeah, if you're looking for like a chest armor, or maybe a shield.
I'm thinking like a chest.
Okay. So I'll say I have a number in front of me, but I'm gonna nerf this a little bit, and I'm gonna say you need 15.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. You need 15 to make an armor, and I'll make a note of it too. And I'll put some more wyverns in front of you. That'd be pretty shitty if we went through all of this and I said, "Oh, well, you're never gonna fight a wyvern again."
Yeah,
So-
right. Yeah. Like
You have
just
to wait
dangle
until
it in
New
front of
Game
me
Plus.
Yeah, right. I'll just bonfire aesthetic it or something.
Yeah, or Elara may have some other scales in stock back home, and that would be an easy way to do it too. We'll just see what happens. We'll see what you come across.
I'll just put them in my bag for now.
Okay, and then the next thing was asking Pinchwit about the goat.
Yeah, like because I know it's gone. We lost it, but we can still use it. Like, what was the intention? Why are we bringing them up there? Or maybe we can just use its meat and eat it ourselves. You know, can't waste stuff.
Pinchwit advises you're about halfway through your journey, and so if the goat is processed quickly, it can still be utilized for its hair and fur, and for its meat. Not anymore for its milk, but meat or hair. And so she asks you all for help in sort of processing the goat or butchering it. And then it's gonna have to be carried somehow. All of this goat meat and
put
hair.
them on Gojira's back.
And also, I have a bag of holding for some of it.
Cool. So Ebony, as the ranger, I would say that you're probably the best equipped and the best trained and prepared to do this for Pinchwit. You can have somebody assist you, but it's going to be a survival check.
Have somebody assist me?
Yeah. Somebody can assist you and either give you a second roll through their skill, or they can assist you and just give you advantage.
Okay.
Well, I have proficiency in survival, so if you want me to help.
Yeah.
Or you can do advantage. Just whatever. It's whatever you want to do.
My
My rolls have not been very stellar today.
I guess I'll do advantage then.
Okay, the two of you work together and go ahead and roll advantage on your survival check.
How do you roll advantage on here?
Right click.
Okay.
I don't know if it counted the advantage on that.
Okay. I mean, I hit it. Did I double click it?
Yeah, I just don't see it in the log, so go ahead and roll again and see.
No.
Okay, 18? Yeah. 18, you're able to fully process a goat. Horns and all, everything. Skin it, section it out for meat, and you're able to divvy it up between being strapped to Gojira with the rope that you have, or to get put in the bag of holding. Easy enough.
Okay.
So yeah, if there's no other business here, we can continue on the.
I have a couple things, so like sometime just around one of the campfires.
Elias is still looking for that whip.
Yeah, and as the goats kind of clear out and move away from this area, it's just, the two wyverns, the remains of the final goat that you've left for the scavenging birds. No sign of the whip. You've even retraced your steps all the way back to where did you jump off of the dead goat to climb onto the wyvern, and where did the whip fall? And it's nowhere to be found.
You took Elias's drugs away. Now she can't function.
I didn't do anything.
Did. It's your fault.
I'm the humble DM. I'm the spokesman for the world.
Okay, so I've just completely lost the demon whip.
Yes, it's gone.
You son of a bitch.
Somebody mentioned campsite.
Yes. So, after the first night after this event, Ilara is going to approach, probably, I don't know, probably Arista, and offer one of the stones that I've been carving runes into as we've been going along. And she will say, I know that we got split up, and you ended up by yourself. So if that happens again, she holds up a matching stone, and she says, I've made these sending stones. Once a day, you can send a message to me through this stone.
You're getting quite the collection of sending stones, aren't you?
I got rid of my radiant hammer for now, and I swapped out for sending stones for this trip.
Fantastic. Arista takes it.
I also, DM, I had talked to you about something working on in the downtime.
Yeah.
Did I get that done, or is it, or is that still in process?
Let me look at it again. I didn't look at how long it would take, but just looking at, I would say the first one you did get done. The second one seems a little more complicated. Probably wouldn't get done until I would give you like another downtime period, and you would be able to finish that one.
Okay. So I also approach Arista and I offer, pull out of my bag of holding. I have made, fashioned with vines and other plant-based organic materials. I have fashioned a tool belt for Sappy that he can store anything he needs to on his little belt.
Aw, that's cute. I'm gonna put it on Sappy. Sappy's gonna love it.
All right. Just doing some map things here.
Elias would be around the campfire with her alchemist set, trying to create something that could give her that feeling that the whip gave her.
Okay. What are you trying to create? Do you have an idea of it, or should we roll for it?
No, like I want her to be basically a strung out meth head right now, trying to figure out how she's going to get her next hit. That's kind of what I'm going for right now. I'm perfectly fine with just having a random roll, and if it's good or bad, she's just mixing chemicals at this point. She's like a toddler under the sink with all the cleaning chemicals.
Damn, a toddler. Okay.
I should have something ready for this. Roll a D100.
Uh, 69. I feel like
Ooh.
that should give her the feeling that the whip
Yeah.
gave her.
Jeez.
Very nice. Let me see. I think it does have an effect. It's not the effect that you were looking for, but I would say that any paranoia that you may have felt, like as a result of losing this item, like, oh, is somebody watching me? Is there, what's going on? I would say that those feelings go away.
Almost like a sedative.
Yeah, like you.
So,
any?
Could I remember that recipe then?
Sure. Yeah, like any anxiety that you might have felt about
I
being
made
watched.
antidepressants.
Yeah, just about being watched or kind of like, and I don't even know if this exists within Elianis, but if it does, this formula has alleviated that.
I'm like a antipsychotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call it antipsychotic.
I mean, metagame. Okay, so metagame, you've created a scrying blocker.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna call it antipsychotic.
Sure. Yeah.
Laura comes up and notices and produces this rock out of her pouch that is very fragrant and offers it to you. And she's like, "Hey, sometimes if you get a good whiff of this, sometimes it can alleviate some of those feelings." And I have infused it with the smell of a fresh Sharpie.
The smell of a fresh what?
Sharpie.
Oh,
Like if you wanna-
Sharpie.
Sharpie.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you said Harpy. I'm like, what does
No.
that smell
No.
like?
A Sharpie. A highlighter.
Harpies smell disgusting, by the way.
I figure they smell like rancid birds. That's much appreciated, but I'm okay right now. I have the ability to make that sort of scent as well.
Allard just shrugs and then like sticks it back in your pouch next time if you need it.
I appreciate it, but I just made something and it seems to have calmed my nerves pretty well.
Okay, so as you all see, you have found a campsite, place to rest for the night. The goats are just kind of spread all around this area. They're grazing. Many of them are kind of tied to various trees or large rocks in order for them, so they don't run away. And you've done this a few times already. It's going to be an ordeal to collect them all, take a head count first thing in the morning, and maybe run off and try to find one that has gone astray and bring it back. This is becoming a tedious process to travel with these large goats. But you're at your campsite. It sits nestled in a clearing surrounded by these towering pine trees, and the fragrant pine needles are carpeting the ground. The crackling campfire in the center casts dancing shadows on the grass. It creates a mesmerizing display of flickering lights. A mysterious circle of mushrooms glows softly on the outskirts of the site. And so you all can prepare to go to sleep for the night, take your long rest, and set up watches.
Eliana's
I want to
just
go to the
out.
glowing thing. Yeah, I want to go to the glowing thing.
Glowing thing. What was Eliana's doing?
She's just like that potion just like completely knocked her out. She's like finally like you know how you've been like if you've been super stressed all day and the moment your stress is gone and then you're just so tired she's just bam out.
Yeah. Eliana's sleeping immediately. Ebony going for the glowing thing.
Yep. Do I know what it is? Do I recognize it? What kind of vibe am I getting off of this thing?
So yeah, make a nature check. And determine if you know what this is.
I'm not the best.
5. You're not sure. Roll a D100 for me.
Wow.
Another 5. Amazing.
I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, and I'm going to. My intention is to get in the middle and like meditate inside of that circle.
Okay. Yeah. You. So these mushrooms just kind of dot the outside of the camp. They. So the circle itself is not like a concentrated circle of mushrooms. It's just the camp itself is encircled by these mushrooms.
Can I pick them?
Yeah, what you see is it's almost a golden color, definitely luminescent in the darkness, golden with silver spots.
I want to touch it. I want to pick it up.
Yeah, you can pick it up. You can pick up as many as you want.
Okay. I'll take 5. That seems to be my lucky number.
Okay, yeah, you take 5 of these.
Okie dokie. And then I'm gonna head back and introduce myself to Arista. You know, it's my first time seeing her. Hi.
Hi.
Dang. I'm glad I stuck around.
Yeah. Yep. That's hi.
I like your cute little sappy, and
Oh,
yeah.
thank you. Yeah, he's real friendly. He'll
Oh,
maybe
and-
let his little leaves change colors for you.
Really, you can do that?
Whoa.
What kind of color?
Yeah, he's luminescent. He's
Oh, okay.
luminescent.
Oh, I don't know. I like shiny things.
Yeah.
Okay.
He kind of changes colors, showing his emotions and such.
I'm trying to like slowly get Arista away from you guys. I'm like, so these people you usually travel with, tell me about it. What's it like?
These people?
These
Oh.
fellow dudettes.
Yeah, lots of doodads.
Lots of
They're
dudettes.
it's interesting. It's the best I got to describe our journey so far. Never boring.
Oh, just got quiet. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go
Hard to
not talk.
pretend talk shit about people when we're all here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go not
Like,
talk.
yeah, it's interesting.
Oh.
That's all I got for you.
Well, I
Everybody's
mean-
still around.
I would talk shit anyways. I just, offer. Yeah. 'cause
Probably
I
the
don't care.
only one I would talk shit about isn't even here. Cam's
Well,
not even here. It's the only one I would be about, really.
Cam is lurking. Maybe
Yeah.
Cam will sneeze. Like, oh no, somebody's talking about me. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna.
So, well, tell me about yourself, since I don't really know anything about you.
Oh yeah. I'm a half elf.
Or your pet, or
Kojiro, yeah, come on over. He's cool. He's a little dramatic. And
as I saw with the goats.
but he's like about a teenager right now. BRB. But yeah, also very friendly. He sort of glows, I guess. He's got lightning, a lightning element to him.
Oh.
But yeah, surprisingly comfortable. So yeah, I'm just gonna find a nice tree, cuddle up with Gojira while you guys are here.
Not gonna try to cuddle up with Eliana, seeing as you're so curious about her tail and ears.
I mean, I just legit like want to touch them and see what they feel like. I mean, I guess I could try. Like, can I give you a head pat? Can
She's completely out right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that. I want to.
Oh my god, this is a Me Too moment right here.
No.
Oh my god.
I just want to touch the ears. That's it. Can I are they as soft as I would imagine?
I mean, she more than likely still has her cloak on.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I'll move the cloak, I guess. I just want to touch them.
Guess you'd
Oh my
have to.
god. If I said that, I'd be in so much trouble.
Yeah. Hands to
please,
yourself,
I just want to
sir.
touch them. It's a double standard, gentlemen. Remember that.
Can I touch Ellie's ears while she's knocked out? DM.
Are you trying to do this stealthily?
Well, they're knocked out, so.
I mean, she's just sleeping.
Yeah,
she's not,
it's a matter of are you jumping on top of Elianis and doing the scruffy face, the whole thing, or are you trying to just are you trying to pinch Elianis's cheeks here, or are you just trying to the manner
I just want to
the manner in which you do it is important.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get in there slowly, I guess. After
you're gonna Elianis in her
I'm gonna just try to pull the hood down so I can pet the ears and slowly doing it,
Okay, make a stealth check. This will be against Elianis's passive perception. And on a 10, Elianis, you as soon as you sense Ebony very close to you, you wake up.
There is a dagger at her throat.
Dude, there was a bug. You might have fleas.
I will have you know, I am a very clean tabaxi.
Well, I mean, since you're awake, I'm still curious about your tail and ears. Can I just touch them? That's it.
If you had asked me before you tried and got caught, I more than likely would have said yes.
I mean, well, I could give you some gold.
I do not want your gold. I cannot be bought like a cheap whore.
What do I gotta do to touch your ears? And it's
You are forbidden from touching me.
okay. That's fine.
Let this be your warning.
Oh,
It's
just
been a
like to
very bad day. Don't
pet
make it
furry
any
things.
worse.
I mean, I have an extra whip.
It is not my whip.
Yeah, but it's something.
You don't understand what that whip meant to me.
All right, not for the sake of replacing it, but do you got any other weapons on you? Or at least you're familiar with the whip.
Yes, I have multiple weapons on.
Okay.
I have
I
an
guess
arsenal.
this dagger. Okay, I guess this dagger. All right, cool. Never mind.
You know what?
I
There is
just wanted to
something
give
I
head
want.
pats. I just want to give head pats.
There is something I want.
I like naminals.
Give me your baby tooth dagger.
Goodbye. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm not gonna even like acknowledge that question. And go to a tree with Gojiro. Just cuddle with him. Sulkingly.
Macho. Just so that scry blocking potion.
Mm-hmm.
I was just kind of looking on like what the spells are. So like the closest thing would be non-detection, which lasts for 8 hours. Would you say that potion would last maybe 8 hours, kind of like the same thing? Then afterwards,
yes.
she starts getting the jitters.
Yeah, I think a day we'll say, or 8 hours. Yeah, sounds
I feel like
good.
8 hours would be a lot more fun to RP than a day.
Sure.
Then she's still jonesing by the end of the night. She has to keep making the potion, otherwise she gets all fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's probably something that you take in the morning when you wake up, and it would last you all day, and then the next morning, you would take it, and it kind of works like that. So, but yeah, it sounds good.
Actually, I feel like it'd be funnier to do it. Like, I can only make it at the time allotted when we take a long rest. So as the day goes on, she slowly gets crazier and crazier.
I am curious what sort of ingredients you've used to make this.
I feel like so it just says like alchemist supplies. It's these special tools include the items needed to pursue a craft or trade, proficiency with a set of artisans tools let you add your proficiency. So it doesn't really say that there's a bunch of stuff in it, but like I have vials of acid, I have like a bunch of like jewels and stuff. So it might be like ground up jewels dissolved in acid, or like a pearl, stuff like that.
How about this? How about we just call it tree bark? Was kind of the key ingredient for making this.
Okay.
And so we can kind of add, if you're looking at kind of like an addiction sort of a thing, like you've got to have this. Like I think you scratching at trees to get the tree bark can just be another way to role play through your process of
kitty post.
And then we
cat posts, yeah.
You may find yourself in an area without trees.
Ooh, you know what? What about tree sap instead? Because that would be a lot harder to get, and it makes a little bit more sense of why it'd be like really hard for her to get it, even though it's so abundant.
Sure, tree sap should be fine. I'm just looking at this list of other alchemy things that you can make. I don't see tree sap, so I think that should be fine.
Careful with tree sap. I have some experience with that.
So have you all decided like what your watch schedule is going to be for the night?
Alara was going to take first watch, or if anyone wants to share it, but she didn't take any hits. She's feeling fine.
I'll take. Oh, go ahead.
Since the things watch, we should probably do 2. 2 people, two cycles.
Yeah, I'm okay. Wherever you need me, but I do need Gojira to sleep a bit because he was damaged. So I can take first watch with Alara.
Okay. And we still have I would say a second and a third watch would need to be created.
I could do second.
Since it was my suggestion, I'll do a second also.
Yes, Elias will do third.
Elianis, you could take third with Pinchwit.
Hey, at least Pinchwit is doing something to help the group, finally.
Leave me alone, man. I gotta run the monsters. I'm not running the NPCs too. They're just doing what they do, you know? They're out there doing stuff. I just don't explain it. Okay, so the first watch, Alara and Ebony, as everybody else lays down to go to sleep, you all stay awake and are kind of watching the perimeter, looking for attackers. You can make any sort of preparations that you want, any kind of alert systems or traps that you might want to set for your first watch of the night.
I can ritually cast alarm over I think it's a 20-foot cube. Yeah, I can choose an area of a 20-foot cube that anytime a creature tiny or larger enters, I am made aware. So I would just probably do that, setting it up.
20-foot cube. Okay, where do you want to set it?
I'm thinking.
Oh, I don't want to do
Honestly, kind of thinking maybe somewhere towards like one of the groups of goats, maybe up here. Yeah, I think that's fine.
It's like right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have I'm alert. I do have that feat, so I can't be surprised. But I don't have like any. Actually, can I detect any poison or disease around us? I did pick up a bunch of mushrooms.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I wanted to look up, I guess, this spell itself to see. I mean, you've got mushrooms. But you already know you have those, so I don't know what the benefit is of detecting that.
I didn't know until now. It's okay.
No, I mean, you know you have
that for later.
mushrooms. As far as if they're poisonous,
So you can sense the presence and location of poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. I can identify the kind of poisonous creature, or disease in each case.
yeah, I would say, and especially if you're using it to look at these mushrooms, the mushrooms are not poisonous. I can tell you that. As far as disease, You don't see any other source of poison or disease, like other than like obviously mushrooms grow on dead things, but other than that, like the natural diseases that might be the goats might be carrying or that might be living in the trees, or all inconsequential, I think, to what you're really looking for. So I would say that the poison or the mushrooms are not poisonous, and you don't detect any other major forms of poison or disease around you.
Okay. That's it then.
Okay. I'll have you both roll perception checks.
25.
15.
Yeah, on a 25 and a 15, your watch goes by uneventfully. And so, unless you have a conversation that you want to have between the two of you, you can go ahead and wake up Vash and Arista for the second watch.
I feel like before I go to sleep, I would tell Fitchner, go check out another area, probably where he is on the map, and if he sees anything, wake me up. But besides that, just go to sleep.
Okay, yeah, Finchner flitters off into one of the trees nearby, and occasionally he will just kind of fly to another tree and just kind of just cycle around the perimeter and just keeping an eye out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cuddle up next to Gojira.
Okay.
His quiet rumbling and purring, helping me go to sleep.
Vash and Arista, as you both are woken up for the second watch, you both have the same opportunity to set any sort of trap or alarm system or anything that you want to do to prepare for the watch, and then any conversations that you want to have between the two of you during your watch.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna set up anything. There's too many wandering goats. I think it will get confusing or tiring. Yeah, I'm just gonna stroll the perimeter.
Okay.
I guess I'll just get Adidas to quietly fly around, and if there is an issue, to come to me, not be all crazy making his little gunshot
Quiet with the
horror
break.
sounds. Shh! He can be quiet. Jeez. Just get him to do a little scouting around the area.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe I just need to get over this. It seems like a bird such as Adidas would not hang out like in the treetops. It's kind of a heavy bird.
He's just following Vash around.
It's like it's a stork, right? So I don't know that it flies from tree to tree the same way that Finchner does. Finchner is a lot smaller and more agile. But I would say that Adidas can definitely patrol kind of around underneath the treetops, looking for like wetland areas or swampy areas, puddles, where he might be able to find some food. But yeah, Adidas can definitely patrol around the area.
Yeah.
The goats seem to be getting restless. Vash and Arisa, you can either make an animal handling or an insight check.
Mm. God. I'll try animal handling here.
Oof.
Woo! 13 on animal handling.
I'm gonna do an insight, and I'm gonna fail. Oh, maybe a 9.
A 9 and a 13. Yeah, you sense some shifting around with the goats. It's hard to tell if they're just kind of moving around normally or if there's something going on.
Something going
What are you doing?
Well, I am going to investigate further. Maybe walk a little further into the tree line. See something pops up.
Yeah, which way do you want to go? Do you want to go this way, or would you like to go this way, or maybe this way?
Yeah, southwest.
Okay.
I would imagine Adidas or Finchner would notice something in their direction.
Yeah, let's make perception checks for Adidas and Finchner.
It was 16.
Let me see. Let me roll a d20 because he gets +4 to perception. Roll a d20. So that'd be a 19.
19. Okay. So, Finchner kind of flitters out of a tree and perches itself on your chest, Elara, and is like gently pecking at your collar in your clothes to try to wake you up. Adidas just comes running out of the tree line and is like doing this weird little bird dance in front of you, Arista, trying not to make any noise.
Oh no. Oh great.
As Vash is investigating the tree line, Arista, what are you doing?
Well, clearly there's something wrong. So I'm going to try and quietly wake up, like, anyone who's over here. I guess Elianis. I don't know. Ebony isn't over here, though, right? Ebony is somewhere else.
I would say she's close. She's
With
up
Gojira?
with Gojira, like near this tree.
Okay. So I'm gonna wake up. I'm just gonna try to wake up everyone, like, quietly, not to startle them, and just, just to make everyone aware there's something going on.
Yeah, so make a performance check.
Oh my gosh. Let's see.
There's trouble afoot.
I'm gonna
All these
perform.
performances.
Oh my god, and that one! 7. And +6. What is going on?
Elianis is dead to the world. Make another performance check. Just another straight one, and I'll have you roll with advantage for Elara. So Elianis is dead to the world, not waking up right
okay.
now. Go ahead and make another check to wake
okay. A 24.
Okay.
I got a 24.
Ebony, you're woken by Arista, like, shaking you and trying to get you awake.
Okie dokie.
And then Arista, roll with advantage to wake up Elara.
Okay. A 17.
Yeah.
What's wrong with your nose, dude?
That's a success. You and Finchner working together. Alara, you are woken up.
I haven't taken my long rest yet. Did I get it or?
No.
Okay.
It hasn't been quite long enough.
How about for
what's going
people
on,
been
guys?
asleep?
What's up?
Well, we don't really know, but Adidas freaked out and came to alert me, and then Fitchner has also been trying to wake you up because apparently there is something out there. The animals are kind of the goats are a little restless, so I'm not sure.
Do they know what direction it's coming from? Can one of them point it or dance it out? I don't know. Whatever the heck he's doing.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. That's
So cute. So cute.
That's so good.
Yeah, as you can see, Adidas is doing a jig. Like something's up.
Yeah, is the jig? Is he pointing somewhere? Do we know what direction?
Well, Adidas was over to the west, and then Fitchner was to the south. So Vash is over there investigating. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm assuming that direction, but I don't want to completely say that that's where a possible issue is.
Could I
It's
Okay.
probably
stealthily like make my way over this
sneaking
way?
up on us or something.
I'm going to send Gojira with Vash.
Okay, so Fitchner is
Came back here.
going around here to look.
I want to stealthily like separate from the group, and see if I can go investigate, but without pulling too much attention.
Okay, so you're gonna head in that direction. Gojira is heading down with Vash. Ebony, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hang back here just in case. Like she said, we don't know. It could be that way, but I just don't want to move. I'll have my bow at the ready.
Okay. Vash. As you cut into the tree line and Gojira kind of comes up behind you, what are you doing?
Just kind of scouting, listening, just trying to see if I can notice anything out of the ordinary.
I'll say as you come around the corner in between these trees and you see a few goats out here, make another insight check to see how the goats are.
16.
16. The goats are definitely restless. There's something wrong.
Okay.
There's a chupacabra.
Right. I still think it's Cam sneaking up on us or something. I'm gonna attempt to see if I can calm these two down.
Okay.
See if anything worse.
Hold that thought.
Okay. All right.
Arista, what are you doing?
I love how this bird has become our mascot.
Dude, it's great.
I'm
so
just
fucking great. I love them.
so So what I want to do is I want to sit down and like use my ability to see through Adidas's eyes and get Adidas to fly and scout. So maybe I can see what this is that we're trying to find.
Okay. Make a you can do that and make a perception check for Adidas as it begins to it's going to go back to where it originally came from.
Okay, let me just do the +4 to my 20 here. Oh my god. 6? My rolls are so bad. Well, I got a 2 and Adidas has +4 to perception.
You have to believe in the roll.
I know, my rolls are so bad.
Okay, yeah. Adidas is struggling to see anything. Eliana's still dead asleep. Alara, what are you doing?
I have stealth over here.
Yep.
I'm just gonna investigating this southeastern quadrant, seeing if I can see anything.
Okay, make a perception check.
That is an 11.
Yeah, you see some rustling in the leaves of the trees, but you don't really see anything beyond that. It's just the wind coming through.
Up above me or
Yeah,
kind of lower?
Yeah, just kind of up above you.
Okay.
They're tall pine trees. So, Ebony, what are you doing?
I'm just waiting to see what happens. I don't want to get too far away from the center of the camp and the rest of the herd. And I really can't do anything else.
Okay. Vash, roll your animal handling.
Oh.
Animal hand. Come on.
10. Yeah, you're not able to get through to the ghost. Something has them skittish and just kind of acting out of character here. Arista.
Oh, there is something I can do. Fine. If we're in turn order, that's fine.
Go ahead if you have an idea.
Primeval awareness. So as an action, I can spend one ranger spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestial dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within a mile of us. Within up to a mile or 6 miles. Wait, present within 1 mile of you or within up to 6 miles of your favored terrain, which, if this is forest, it is. It doesn't reveal the creature's location or number.
Go through the list again of what you can sense.
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Okay, yeah, you use the spell and you don't sense anything.
Well, it's none of those things.
Arista, you look over. Pinchwit is up at this point and is in no condition to fight. She doesn't have any fighting skills with her. She's just kind of curled up in a ball at the tent and she's like looking around. She's afraid to say anything because everybody's being kind of quiet, but she doesn't know what's going on. And then across the campfire, you see Eliana is sound asleep.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm just gonna try to quietly tell Pinchwit, like we're not sure if something's out there, but we're just trying to make sure to just try to stay calm. And just, stay here with us. And I'm gonna try to wake Elianos up again.
Okay, make another performance check.
$25.
Okay, that's definitely enough. Elianis, you wake up.
What is it?
There's something out there, Elianis. We don't know what it is. We're just trying to get everyone up and prepared in case something happens.
Alright, well, wake me up when it turns into something, okay?
No. Don't you go back to sleep. You were hard enough to wake up as it is.
I'm just resting my eyes. It's fine.
Mm,
When the time comes, I'll get up. If it's nothing, it's
Gosh.
nothing. It's been a very long day.
I know. I guess I'm just gonna let Elianos do whatever, because, well, what am I gonna do? Like,
Try to pet her ears. That got her going the first time.
stroke her tail. Come on, Ellie, wake
Yeah,
up.
stroke her tail.
I think she might let you
What
do
kind
it.
of conditioner do you use?
Yeah.
Ooh, I just want to touch him.
You're a creepy motherfucker. Want you to know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've already said a long time ago that Arista loves kitties. So,
Yeah, but they may not love you. I'm a good example of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing else I can think to do is to try and see through Adidas's eyes again. What else I can do?
Sure. As you do that, Alara, what are you doing?
I want to investigate this rustling tree.
Okay, go for it.
God bless.
Before I do that, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to approach not the straight line that I was following, but some new vector towards the rustling tree. And then I want to go towards there and see what I can find.
Okay, yeah, make are you trying to investigate what's rustling the tree, or are you just trying to make a perception to see what's out there?
Just in general, I want to see what is out there and what's going on.
Okay, make another perception check.
It was a 19.
19. Amazing. Okay, hold that thought. Ebony, what are you doing? Just still hanging out?
I guess I will do the same with stealth. Stealthy stealth.
Okay. And
I don't know if I have a sprint.
where are you going?
I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to watch. I'm trying to see what's going on.
So you're turning invisible?
No, I guess I can't since I'm legit just watching. That's it.
Okay.
I don't want to make any moves until I know what's happening.
Oh,
All right. And Elianis, what are you doing?
Elianis is rolled over and it's kind of doing that thing where it's like you should get up but you don't want to. So her eyes are open and she's still just kind of laying down. And if anything goes on, she's gonna get up. But as of right now, she's kind of just laying. She's chilling.
Okay. Looking beyond the trees, Alara, you see 2 pairs of eyes. You're already kind of short, but these pairs of eyes are taller than what you're used to seeing. And they're a little bit farther apart than what you're used to seeing.
Okay. Can I tell from the eyes, do they look like reptilian, or do they look, are they like more like cat eyes, or?
I wouldn't say there's probably, make an investigation check.
That's an 8.
I think even on an 8, these eyes are a lot larger than like the eyes of your companions, for example. They're much larger than that. They're higher up, so suggesting probably a taller body. They're spread a little bit farther apart on what seems to be a larger head. Of the 2 pairs of eyes, one pair of eyes looks to be like crossed, like the eyes are like looking at each other in a weird way. And then on the other pair of eyes, you have one is looking at you, but really past you, right? They obviously can't see you because you're invisible. One is looking at you, and then one is kind of, the other on that pair is like looking off to the side. So like a lazy eye.
Okay.
Did Cam have a lazy eye? I'm trying to remember.
I mean, that would track. That would honestly make sense.
Are they?
I'm still gonna shoot at it at my turn, so
Are they
unless
moving?
they want to say something,
Oh,
I'm getting my
it's
vote
fine.
ready.
You can shoot Cam. We don't care.
Are they what, Alara?
Are they like moving? Are they still?
No, they're pretty still. Like they're moving. They're like kind of swaying. They're not as stealthy as they think they're being, but but they're not like darting around or moving. They're kind of focused on seems to be what's kind of going on around the campsite, around the campfire.
Guess who's going to start another forest fire?
I'm going to watch for just a minute, see if I can obtain any other information before I go to the group.
Okay. Last round of, we'll say, preparations before this kicks off. Vash.
Yes.
Anything in particular you'd like to do? The goats are like not okay. From you've already been able to tell that.
I guess I can try to see if I can calm them down again one more time.
Go for it.
God bless it. No, I'm not. An 8.
Yeah, you don't seem to be having an effect on them.
I don't think I've rolled higher than a 10 this entire session.
Arista. You were looking through Adidas?
Yeah, it didn't work out.
Okay. Well, you did it the first time, but I think I cut you off before you did it the second time. Is that right?
Yeah, the second time I only rolled a 3, so it would have been a 7.
Okay.
So yeah, no. I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to see, like, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna stay where I am. Maybe tell Pinchwit to hide in the tent or something. Is that a tent we have there?
Yeah, you've got like a little tent there.
Yeah, maybe tell Pinchwit just to hide in there for now. If she's scared, then we'll do our best to protect her if there's anything.
Okay. Who else? Let's go to Ilara. Yeah, one more round of preparation or a chance to do anything.
Let me see. I'm seeing if I can telepathically talk to Fitchner or if I have to speak to him. Do I have to speak to Fitchner or can I telepathically with him? It does not really say.
I would say that if it's not written in there to where you can telepathically communicate, then you would have to speak. Because you already have like a nonverbal system with Finchner, because Finchner can't speak; he can only listen.
Yeah.
So maybe you have Finchner. Finchner's probably like looking at you, like you're both in the same area. So if you can get Finchner's attention,
but I'm invisible.
Yeah, you are invisible. True.
Then I'm going to take out. Hold on. Trying to see what breaks invisibility. I think it's is it specifically an attack?
Let me look, because I'm not sure myself.
The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So I'm going to take one of my stones that I previously had stored Adidas's found, like his mating call.
Okay, yeah.
I can activate that, and I'm going to toss it at the feet where I presume the feet of this creature are.
Okay.
And then just slowly back up.
Okay. As you do that, you back up. Ebony, still hanging out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Hanging out there. Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to move this way. Like
okay.
as far as I can get, kind of. And I'm gonna, because I'm trying to figure out where this thing is looking.
How far can you go? 30?
30. Yeah. I don't know if Gojira gave me. I'll just do 30 because I don't remember. I'll have to look at that.
Okay, and Elianis,
Just chilling.
just still trying to get the motivation to wake up. Okay.
Yeah.
So is he still focused on wherever he was focused before? Did the creature's focus change?
Okay. At this point, all preparations are done. Several things happen at once. As Ilara throws this stone that contains the sound of Adidas, you hear that sound go off, the shoe bill clattering. Which riles up 2 ogres hiding behind the tree line. Ebony, as you come through the tree line over here, you run into several others.
Oy vey.
And then there's actually one right here. The sound kind of, the shoe bill sound kind of carries, and so one ogre appears in this tree line. Another appears here.
Oh.
And then Vash, as you round the corner, you're able to catch sight of 2 more. And they all begin moving and attacking at once. And that's where we're going to stop today.
Yay.
So we'll pick up next time with Ogre Battle.
All right.
Okie dokie.
There is at least 3 of them.
That's true. There is at least 3 of them.
That's not a lie.
All right. I do have to get to a dinner, so I will talk to you guys later.
All right, man. Have a good
See
one.
ya.
Have a good night.
Y'all have a
Take it
great
easy.
one.
I'm watching you all into trees.
Yeah, I'm sure Cam's here, so Cam will be able to help out next time.
It's just been creepily following us.
Got lost in the woods because I needed to take a shit.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess we can't really do any other stuff.
Yeah, no downtime activities this time around. But anything that you might want to accomplish in a short rest, I'm sure you could get done.
Yeah. Gojira definitely
Right.
slept for 2 of those. And I that was my whole thing, was to get him more hit points.
I'm gonna take a short rest.
Yeah. Okay, did I just click the button?
Yeah, like you'll take a short rest button, and then you'll get an option to choose your hit dice. If you're multi-classing, you'll get to pick which hit dice you want to use to recover any HP.
And then you do have to hit confirm.
I'm doing this for Gojira because I'm already at enough. Short rest.
Yeah, you might have to just do that manually for Gojira. I don't think it's rolled into the sheet.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, I wonder what happened to the whip.
I'm okay with not never knowing what happened to it.
It probably went back to its master.
So what do I roll for? Hold on.
For Gojira, for like
Yeah.
getting HP back.
Mhm.
Does it have hit dice? I don't know how it works for him.
Gojira. I mean, he can make attacks. So yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, you could always, I guess, desummon and resummon. Otherwise, I would say a Gojira gets the same hit dice that you do, just to make it easy. And so looks like a D10
Yeah,
plus 5.
I'm trying to look it up too.
I would say, unless there's a rule for it, probably the easiest way to do it would just be to spend your hit dice to heal Gojira. Outside of like desummoning and resummoning. So it's kind of like you either spend the hit dice or spend the spell slot.
I'll do the hit dice. Do you just do one? Yeah, I'm not familiar with how you do it on this.
Yes, when you click the short rest button, you can see what your hit dice are. And so you can just roll those, right? So you can click these little buttons and or click these little boxes and it'll kind of tally it all up for you. And then you can click that box to roll.
Do I pick all of them or can I only choose one?
As many or as few as you want.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that. 12 for Gojira. Which is perfect.
Yep. So yeah, fighting ogres next time. That'll be fun. Got a lot of them.
I'm not ready.
What's this weird evil whip I just found on the ground?
If only I was like, can we sniff it? Like give us powers. Can I catch some of the dust?
Oh, like the magic
like
dust
snorting
that's
it?
floating around.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You never know what's gonna happen. You know, I did take these mushrooms for a reason.
Yeah, you got some shrooms. You're not sure what they do yet, but you definitely have some mushrooms.
I'm ready. But all right, I'll see you guys. Have a good one.
Yeah, it looks like next session is the 3rd, March 3rd. So
Okay.
cool.
Wait.
I
So what happened to Oasis today?
I mentioned to him yesterday. I said, because I thought we were gonna have a full group. I totally forgot about Mac not being available. Well, I said, I think our group's full. I said you can still travel with the party if you want, or you can stay back. And the response I got to that was, no worries, enjoy. So I said, okay, yeah, when you get a chance, give me some ideas for what Noesis is doing in downtime. So it sounded like he was either not available or didn't feel like playing today. Kind of the same
Sure.
situation that Vigo was on. Like, he could have hung out if he wanted to, but maybe he had other things going on.
Yeah. All right. I noticed that he was signed up for it, but then he took himself off.
Yeah, I figured, like, even, Mac just jumps in and just is hanging out listening. That's totally fine by me.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Cool. Macho DMA and told me to leave, and I didn't.
That's not true.
So,
we're
I guess they
getting
increased the server capacity for Helldivers.
the latest I saw was like 450,000 is where they're capping it at.
Yes.
That's a
Yep.
lot. But
Yep,
Probably-
So hopefully there won't be any more problems.
it looks like
It
they're
won't- It didn't take me long to log in last night.
Yeah.
I guess it's not enough though. Like, they still need more, which is wild.
Yeah. That's good, though.
Yeah.
That's because all the people left the Skull and Bone server.
Right.
I watched somebody play that a little bit last night and I was like, this does not look fun.
No, it'd be cool, like, if you could have a bunch of people, and you could be on the same boat and you could, like, raid other boats. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw they
Funny
were
thing
like,
is they were... What's that?
they were like the video that I was watching, they were just like floating around in the water and shooting weapons at like whatever castle was on the shore or whatever. But I was like, I don't know.
Weren't they working on that for like 10 years or something crazy? It's like the best they can come up with.
Whenever Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Black Flag came out, I think is when they started trying to make that game.
Yeah, to ride off the coattails of that the popularity of that game.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, sorry, what were you saying? Before Macho?
I forgot.
It sounded like you were about to say something about the game, about D&D, but